To them, I'm a piece of shit. And I don't blame them neither.
Yeah, I was. Kind of fit you on that, man.
I was. I'll admit my mistakes, and I definitely was a piece of shit to some of them.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn. You got to fix yourself.
All right. My turn now. So my exes would describe me as controlling, overprotective. I didn't like it when they were showing a bunch of skin. Like, okay. why you showing all that? Huh? You know, your ass is mine. I own property. It's mine. You know, that ass is mine. Nobody else needs to see it. Useful. They do say I'm useful. They say that like I'm a tool person. Like everything you see in this house, fucking. I'm working on that shit now. Like, you know. They say I'm very violent, which, yeah, I can be very violent.
Violent towards who?
Just like, if I think somebody said something wrong to her or something, like, you know, would recklessly go up to that dude and, you know, be like, what's up? Like, you know, just shit like that. And they didn't like that. Or like in the drive-thru, if I'm dealing with some stupid bitch, I'm going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, like, they say that I'm very direct and very, you know, just straight to it.
Up front?
Yeah, up front, you know, which, and they think that, well, they always say it's either my way or the highway, which my thing on that is they're probably right, because I'll tell a girl this: I never force anything with a woman. I'll just tell them what I will and will not tolerate, and she's either going to adhere to it or not.
Okay.
If she don't, if she do, better for her, you know. Yeah. But what's so crazy is that every one of them, except for the one that became a dentist, wants me back, even though they have all that negative stuff to say about me.
You know, that's another thing too. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm like you. I don't have a lot of exes, quote unquote, relationship. There's a difference to me between dating,
definitely,
and relationships.
I've had three. I've had three serious relationships.
Serious relationships. I've only had a handful.
Yeah,
but all of them, like, I don't even want to think about it, but I could return to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I really wanted to, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, like,
what's so crazy is they would say I'm violent, but they like the violent shit. That's what would confuse me so much. Like, oh, throw me up against the wall. All right, if I do that, you're going to go through the fucking wall. Yeah, choke me out. Yeah, if I do that, I'm going to crush your fucking windpipe. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I feel like a lot of females...
I am a choker, dog.
I mean, but they be wanting me to go full strength sometimes. I'm like, bro,
these little shit come in handy, bro.
I feel like a lot of females...
on me.
A lot of females, they like dudes like that. You feel me? They like to feel secure, but they also like to feel like they're with a guy that at any second they could snap. And they find comfort in that.
They like that aggressive shit, but at the same time, there's shit that comes with that, though. Like,
time and place is important.
Yeah. Definitely.
Knowing when to react.
Self-control.
Under involuntary.
Yeah.
Under voluntary control.
Self-control.
Yes.
Self-control, definitely. I haven't even seen that.
I don't want to I can't bring out in public because you don't try to fight somebody in the drive-through. Like, this is McDonald's. Don't expect 5 minutes service.
Yeah. Definitely.
Just go on with your day.
Right.
Definitely.
Not worth it,
yeah, little fights like that really ain't worth it.
Yeah, I've been protective, but I also know time and place, you know.
Yeah.
If you disrespect my female, I know, as a man, you know, my duties, and I've had that happen. I've gotten my ass beat by people bigger than me, stronger than me, all because they disrespected my female.
Had it, though.
But I took my L's and I moved on, you know, and it so happens the first guy I fought over a female, he called my girl bitch, and, you know, we ended up fighting, and we became best friends after that. He beat my ass. He was big as fuck, but, you know, I took my L, and we became friends.
Yeah, that's why y'all friends, because, you know, you ain't no bitch. You still a man is still going to respect that.
You can take your L's, man, but as a man...
How was your situation with your girl after that?
After that, I feel like she definitely realized that I would take care of something for her. She definitely realized that I care. But, you know, it was the first relationship I ever been through, and just, we were together for a long time, and, definitely. No, you gotta know, man.
That's why you gotta know what you're doing.
You gotta know how far your ego gets you. You gotta know how far your ego gets you, because you can get females.
But you gotta know what you're doing, though. Like,
you can get a female. You can get a female, man.
If you get the wrong girl that's just out here starting shit, then you can't.
You can get a female, man, that wants to see you fight for her every week, and she'll put you in drama every week.
Like me, I ain't fighting 5 niggas at one time.
Man,
yeah.
Like, I really feel like, all right, how they say it's always the man's fault. Like, that's true, but it's power in it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not really true, but you get what I'm saying.
But that's what they always say.
Owning that There's power in that.
Yeah.
So if it's always the man's fault. It's always my fault, right? So I'm gonna get this shit right. You know, I'm gonna take full responsibility to get this shit right. So that also means that you have the power of choice of what you're gonna put up with and what you're not gonna put up with in your relationship.
Definitely.
Period. Or situationship.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, you know, so when some shit goes wrong and she's doing some things that you don't really
Kick her out. Be done with it.
it's up to you
Yep.
to deal with that the proper way, accordingly.
Yeah.
Whether if it's like, you know, stepping away from for a while, or completely dismissing the whole situation.
Yeah.
That is your biggest, how you say, defense for your peace of mind.
Yeah.
Is being able to just be like, hey, all right, there's the door.
Establishing
or,
rules.
You know what I'm saying?
Establishing rules.
You got to stand on them rules as a man.
You can stop
have
talking.
to.
You have to.
Because you even said it the other day. We will fall out of our alphaness sometimes being with a female. Like, you know, we'll get kind of soft. I do it. You know, if I'm in a female in a relationship for a long period of time, I'll slip up. You know, I'll step out of my alphaness. I become a little bit of beta.
Yeah.
And it's like once she sees that little weakness in me, I just know like it's over from there.
Yeah.
Is.
I've been like that in a lot of situations where towards a female, I don't like to show too much of my weak side because then they take that for, you know, granted, and they use that in an advantage when it comes to it. But a lot of females aren't like that. And back to the point that you said earlier, where as a man, cheating is different than a female. I understand that, you know, but I feel like that's more because a man will lay down the law. If a female establishes the first time you cheat how she feels about it, then as a man, you'll correct yourself if you want to stay with her, or y'all won't stay together. But a lot of females let a lot of shit slide sometimes. They let their guy cheat once or twice.
It's more.
You got to lay down the law when it first comes down to it. The first time you fuck up, you got to let that person know how you feel. If not, they're going to take advantage of it, and they're going to do it again. Trust me, because I've done it. I've been in situations where I fucked up plenty of times, and they let me slide once, and that didn't stop. You feel me?
What's the alternative, though? Like, she leaves you. What are you going to do after that?
Well, if you really care about the girl, you can try to win her back, and you got to fix yourself to win her back.
So so if a woman's dealing with that situation, how is she going to know if that man's sincere on trying to get her back? Because then you're going to end up in that same cycle that you're talking about. You let that down.
All right,
There's no
all right. I can answer that question.
Yeah.
I can answer that question. Here's why I say a man can cheat and still love his woman, but a woman can't. Okay, so if a man is willing to live with you and he's willing to give you his last name, pay for your whatever, and he's not doing that with these stupid little fun girls, like I could go have sex with a woman right now and she get in a car wreck the next day. I won't feel shit. Like I just won't.
Yeah.
But if I'm giving you my last name, I'm giving you my seed, you're taking on my legacy, I really care about you. Now, I've never cheated myself. I've never cheated myself at all.
Yeah.
But I understand, you know, the men who do. Because guess what? Even in a relationship, a man still jacks off.
Yeah.
One woman really can't satisfy a man.
Okay.
They do.
But that's like saying one man can't satisfy a woman.
Well, they can only have sex, you know, like 2-3 weeks out of the month sometimes.
No.
I just have a problem with the jacking off thing.
Oh, me too. I don't jack, but I'm just saying though, like men will still jack off.
What do you mean by
like
that?
3 times a day?
Do you feel like
because
if you're
they want to go cheat, they're not satisfied with one woman?
Do you feel like if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have to?
No. This is gonna take things to a whole. May take it a different direction, just momentarily, but you might as well just get the real thing. Do you know how weak jacking off makes you as a man?
Yeah.
Especially if
But so you want to cheat?
I've done it. I've been there.
So you want to?
I've been there.
But you want to cheat?
If you watching porn, now I can understand if you like, you know, you trying to pregame or some shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe, you know,
This the game plan. This the game
Let me
plan.
tell you something though. I've been in a situation where I was in a relationship for a really long time, and I wanted to cheat on the girl because I was horny. And the only thing in a man's mind when you're horny is get some butt.
Y'all literally describing what I'm talking about.
so you
Let me finish.
But y'all are literally describing
So when
what
you're
I'm
a man,
talking
you're in a relationship, you're horny, you want anything you can
All
find.
the time.
I had a situation where I figured out that if I'm horny, I want to go cheat. I want to be loyal to my woman though. Just go beat your dick off for a little bit. Once you get that pre-nut or that post-nut,
it
it goes away.
misfires,
You don't think
the
about nobody
misfire.
else. So I have situations sometimes where, damn, I could go meet so and so around the corner.
That your girl ain't around.
Exactly.
Okay.
I can go around the corner and meet so and so, but I'm gonna be disloyal to my girl. So how do I fix that? Just get that post nut clarity. Go bust a nut, and after that, you don't want to go do nothing. You stay
I
loyal.
want to stay on top.
I hate that.
Because I can take.
I hate that.
Hey, no, yeah, because this is gonna go. I wanted to ask another
I've had
question.
situations-
I want to move on to another question, but
One last thing. I've had situations where like I got to take a grenade for the team, and I'm horny and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I should do it. And then I just get that post nut clarity, and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Hell no, that bitch is ugly as fuck.
And your girl, I respect you for that. Because when I see an ugly bitch that my nigga fucked, I'm like, you dirty.
When you're a man and you're horny, you're not even thinking about
Exactly.
it. You just want whatever you can get,
My
man.
uncle told me that
want quantity,
it's
women
all
want
pink on the
quality.
inside.
Okay, so
let's let Connie speak. Let's let Connie speak.
this is where an older perspective comes in like this. All right. Here's the thing. Like this the shit that we're talking about right now as men, this is what gets us in trouble. This is why we lose. This is why our women do lose respect for us.
Yeah.
Because the thing is this, like on the same level that I'm not gonna take no disrespect or like bullshit. You know, she may test me here and there, and I'm going to make sure that I establish myself to where she chills on that. But in the same way, I have to conduct myself with respect out in the world as well.
Yeah.
And the thing is this, is that society has tricked us men into thinking that, you know, we have to constantly go and glorify. I mean,
I know what you
proper
mean.
word I'm trying to use, but our sexual urges.
Yeah.
You know that energy is supposed to be used to build something in your life.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why that's why you hear in a lot of different spiritual documents, the Bible, all that stuff, that hey, you know, you're just not to do that. Me growing up, we was told like, don't be out here, you know, having sex all the time. I'm like, and we was like, why not?
That's what my mom
like,
would preach to me.
Give me something concrete as to why not. You can't.
Yeah.
Like the Bible just said this, but it doesn't. Like it says you're gonna face all these consequences, but there was no scientific things to say like, yo, this does this to you.
What them consequences are.
Find out
kids.
that like
It fuck you up a lot.
well, of course,
Disease.
STDs.
But religion is the only hedge against that, though.
It ain't just STDs. You got spiritual.
Religion is the only reason why men do not cheat.
You gotta worry about also.
I feel like it fucks
If
you up
you-
though.
That's the only hedge.
Especially if you're watching a lot of porn and jacking
Fucks you
off
up.
all the time, or if you're overfucked, you're having too much sex.
Yeah.
Your abs start to hurt.
I feel like it's more
No,
like
your abs cramp
a
up.
mind thing.
testosterone
You know, like you
goes
keep
down, man.
chasing all these
It goes
girls.
down.
You just want sex and sex. Your mind becomes blocked. Like
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's on your
Yeah.
mind.
Your
Pussy.
creativity
What can I do to go get this girl? What can I do
Yeah.
to go sleep with this girl? And the whole time, this rapper, the best quote I ever heard, probably, if niggas put half in what they put in chasing ass into a craft, by now you be famous and rich.
That's definitely true.
Facts.
That's definitely true, man.
And I feel that on so many levels.
After retaining for about seven days, it's like 147% spike.
Explain what you mean by retain.
Yeah.
And that was J. Cole, if y'all was wondering.
Retaining.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but just explain what you mean by retaining.
Okay, retaining is like just not releasing. Not saying
Yeah.
you can't have sex.
Yeah.
Not saying you
Oh,
can't.
yeah, it's
have
good.
sex.
It's amazing.
Control your
But-
urges.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
The build up is crazy.
It's hard. It's just hard. That if you're gonna do that and have sex, that's hard to master.
Yeah.
But it can be done. I've done it. It can be done.
Y'all gotta say no.
I believe in
kings.
controlling your urges as much
Y'all
as you
gotta
can
say
control
no.
the
It shows
needs.
So
discipline.
retaining is not jacking off.
Yep.
Just not busting.
Yeah. As much as you
bust
can
that
control
nut.
the urge to go smoke weed or
But
to
like,
drink
the thing
liquor.
is, and I'm not saying you gotta
Learn
fucking
to
go.
say no, kings.
You ain't gotta. It's not. You ain't gotta go. Go to at least do it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Test yourself.
And see the benefits that you get.
Test yourself.
I've been on about a
Try
week.
to go like a month, and there's like a.
I don't think I nutted in a week.
Chinese, I think it's Chinese Taoist. I don't know
Shit.
if I'm
feeling good.
Yeah.
You a strong
It's
one.
a Chinese practice.
Yeah.
You are a
For
strong one.
certain ages.
My balls hurt if I don't.
That's the same. You go.
I've never had that problem.
Hold on, real quick. Do you have big balls or small balls?
Mediate.
Oh my
Moderate.
Why you want to know?
In the
No,
middle.
because
Measure 'em.
you know, like
Either way, like,
I'd say moderate.
get full.
I mean, I
Measure
can't
'em.
compare myself to another man.
Put them on the table.
But you'll know if you're working with potatoes. If you all meat and no potatoes, if you all meat and no potatoes,
But the size,
you'll
what the
know.
fuck's the size of your balls got to do with it?
Put them on the table.
Bro, the
in this
size of your balls-
conversation.
The size of your balls literally determine where your dick towards. Like if you turn,
No.
yes, it does. It's biological. One of your, one.
Yeah, one's always gonna hang lower
I will pull out
than the
Google
other.
right
Just
now.
like titties,
I'll pull
one's
out Google
always
right now.
information.
I'll
Yeah,
pull
They
out-
hang because like the skin tissue on it.
I'll pull out
How would I
Google
know
right
the
now.
size of
side.
my balls if they're
Google
small
right
or big
now.
if I don't have nothing to
I'll pull
compare
out
them
Google right
towards?
fucking now. If one of your balls is slightly like lower than the other one, so like
Yeah, it is.
whichever one it is like lower, it'll tilt that way.
I
That's
think
how
I think we're
I
starting.
don't believe
I
that.
think
I'm
we're
gonna
starting
test
to get
that
lit,
fact.
man.
look
I'm gonna check
I
tonight.
think we're starting
I'ma
to get
test
lit.
it tonight.
Bathtub, get your balls real wrinkly and wet and stretch
See,
them out.
but also my problem is on retaining
Bathtub
yourself.
dirty.
Make them as smooth as boiled eggs. Stretch them out in the tub and fucking.
My problem is with retaining yourself for a week or two from getting that nut off, like you said. Just test yourself. I'm in a relationship. When you're in a relationship,
Yeah, it's
I feel
hard.
like
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
I feel like you don't want to
Okay.
when you're in a relationship.
not just that, not just yourself,
please, you
not
wanna
just
please
yourself,
get this one.
not just yourself. Your woman might want to, and
get this one.
maybe you're trying to do something. Your woman's feeling like she's in a mood.
hold on, I got you because, like I said, I've done this. When you're in a relationship now, if you're in a relationship, fellas, like don't be telling your girl, look, I'm not gonna have. It's like you're gonna have to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna have to like be like, hey, let's, especially if you got a lot of work. Say like you on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a truck driver.
Like during that time you're out,
You get horny.
don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And or be like, hey, let's every other week or once a week. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I done heard stories about
But-
truck drivers.
But the best thing for you to do,
Lot
the
lizards.
best thing for you to do is to learn how to please her.
Yeah.
Trust me. she
In the
love it.
semi.
Yeah, no, I understand.
She fucking
Look,
love it.
me
got
and my
this.
girl have an
If you can
understanding.
please her without you. Come on, I ain't gotta spell it out for you. I know you know
Yeah,
what that means.
me and my girl have an understanding in a relationship that it's not just about me when it comes to sex.
Yeah.
It's not just about me getting my nut.
I gotta
It's
be
also
in the
about
mood.
her. Because it's not just how I've been with her. Every person I've been with, it's not just about you.
Yeah.
You know, you got to understand that you're also interacting in a thing that involves the other person. And you got to please the other person. I like to please the other person. There's people that they don't care less. They could just get their nut off and go about their day.
Question that we.
Yeah, but I'm not to that question. The next, that was like the question after that. I was ready to ask the next question though.
Yeah, that's a question that's on
ahead.
the board.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We can
it
go
is.
on to the next conversation.
All right, is natural female beauty dead? I'll let you go.
What do you mean natural female beauty?
I mean, for
Like without makeup,
without
without
BBLs,
implants,
Listen, hold on.
no
I'm about to
eyebrows,
explain.
no
Hold on,
eyelashes,
I'm about to explain. Fresh face, out of the shower,
no makeup,
no makeup,
eyelashes,
no BBL,
no filler.
no boob job, none of that. I'm talking about the help. I'm talking
Just
about
by
when
itself.
you see a female who looks like the help, you
even
find
know.
her beautiful.
I didn't even know what a BBL was.
Brazilian butt lift.
I didn't know if- I didn't-
looking like a dummy.
I didn't know.
Yeah, because we was in a Facebook argument. He was like, "What the hell's a
Like, what the hell
BBL?"
is a
I didn't know
skin, they'll
BBL
put it on their
stood.
ass.
I didn't know BBL stood for Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, Brazilian
I
butt
didn't know
lift.
that.
Brazilian butt lift.
But
Real talk.
Kobe, what do you think? Is nowadays when you
I
see
feel
most
like-
but hold on, when you see most pretty females, are they naturally beautiful or are they enhanced? We have no.
I feel like it's like where you go. Like I live in Louisville for a long time, right? And I ain't gonna lie to you, I seen it's like a handful of girls with BBLs. I don't know if it's because they can't afford them but they not necessarily cheap. You know, like
they can do all types of other stuff though. They don't just have to
know
get
they
BBLs.
Than a full out implant.
It is because it's their skin. Like they'll
So
get it
how
off
can
of their
you tell
skull
the
and
difference?
and
So
put
it's
it on their
technically
ass.
How can you tell
natural.
the difference?
You really can't.
No, but
I
that
mean, you
shit's not
can.
natural, bro. That
I
shit
feel
supposed to be on their
like I feel
stomach.
like you
Hold on.
can a little
Like your
bit.
belly button's naturally lower than your natural waistline, okay?
Uh-huh.
So when a girl gets a BBL, her belly button is typically like right here in line with her natural waist.
Okay.
So that's the big way you can tell. And then hip dips as well, right?
Yeah.
Women naturally, like I'm in shorts right now, so like jeans fill it out.
Yeah.
But if you are not like if you're not in jeans or leggings or something, if you just see her in like a swimsuit, right, and you can actually see her hips, if there's not a little indent, because every girl has like a little bit of hip dip.
Yeah.
If there's none and she has just a perfectly round hip, she got some fat put in there because your hips don't carry fat in that area.
Yeah, your hips don't because
like
they
Kim
them is
Kardashian
bones, you know.
Hey,
But Kim K, she got her implants removed.
But
Kim
Kobe,
K's
so
bad
and it
with
looks
it though.
normal.
You
She
seen
got it.
you seen the pictures when she had it though?
hold on, y'all, to stay on topic. So do you think most pretty, like I'm talking about like 6s and above or 7s and above, do you think most of them are
Got some
enhanced or
type of
naturally
enhanced. I feel like it's depends on where you go. Cause
Yeah.
like I went to Vegas and like that's all I seen was just fat asses everywhere.
Yeah.
Went to Houston.
Do you think it was all natural
Yeah,
though?
right. Do you think it's all natural?
Do you think it was all natural?
Okay, so
I feel like some you can tell. You can tell. Like Young Dolph said, he can tell if that ass real or fake by how she walk.
And a lot of women, I feel like in some,
tell a bitch
You can tell.
I'm
Just
in
off the
personal
top.
training. But I could tell.
in some, I feel like you can tell unless you got a really good doctor or a really
Oh,
good
God.
surgeon.
But I mean, the girls I seen in Louisville, like I knew them.
Yeah.
And it's like no amount of working out would get what they got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes,
I knew.
yeah.
I'm like,
You can
especially,
tell,
especially if you in the
if
gym,
you know,
what you're looking for.
if you know about working out, you can tell how far natural
I can spot it.
gets
I
you.
can spot it immediately.
Even with men who take steroids, you
I'm
can
like,
tell how
bro.
far natural
But I
will
mean,
get
there's
you.
nothing wrong with
Remember
it.
that?
If
remember the Asian chick I told you.
that's what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like,
at the gym.
that's what you like.
Like-
you know what I'm saying?
Real quick.
What's up, y'all? It's the Kobe and O'Brien podcast.
Yer.
Give me time with Kobe. I'm Kobe. Y'all know me. Y'all go around and introduce yourself.
All right, this is Javon 2000. Be sure to follow me at Javon 2000 on Instagram and YouTube. That's JAVOHN and the number 2000. I box, do MMA.
All right. All right, my name's
Pilot
Pedro.
trainer.
I go by Peso. Y'all can call me whatever the fuck y'all want, though. I don't care less. Social media is Instagram, Postal Pack Peso, whatever y'all want. Go ahead.
This is Akani Ra. I go by the Dark Horse, Son of Asar, Rise of Aru. That's my YouTube. You know what I mean? Follow me. I'm on Instagram, Divine Darkness 9. You know.
And I'm Braxton. You can follow me on Instagram at Braxton_Payne or TikTok at BRAX. So that's BEERAX_.
Okay, so you ready for the first question?
Yes, sir.
We can shoot for an hour.
All right, bet.
Go ahead.
How would your exes describe you? I'll start off with you, Kobe.
Me?
Yeah.
Shit. Man.
Oh, so we can ask these questions.
Yeah. I know a few of them might say manipulative, but I feel like a lot of people are when they want to get what they want to get. Nonchalant a lot. I think that's a bad trait for a relationship. It's not that I don't care. I just try not to let a lot of stuff bother me. Because like stressing about a lot of stuff, like who your person talking to, where they going, what they wearing. You know what I'm saying? That's just not me. But some girls, they want you to care about that stuff. Like, why you ain't called me? I've been gone since 2 a.m. I'm like, I ain't tripping, you do your thing, you do what you do, But it's not that I don't care. Some of them might say like not loving enough, not really like touchy, That's not. I think girls big on love language like touching. I don't really like being touched a lot. I like to play my game, just chill, But I feel like overall, I might be like a good boyfriend. I feel like it. But shit.
You loyal?
They say what they say. Yeah.
All right.
Black men don't cheat.
All right.
And cheating for men ain't the same as cheating for women.
Facts.
Whoa. What you mean by that?
You know what I mean.
What you mean by that?
We can fuck without emotions. Girls say they can, but in all reality, she's fucking another man. She don't care about you. Emotions are involved. It's disrespectful.
I think that's typically the case.
Yeah.
Not always. There's some savages out here with these girls too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But like,
Hold on, she ain't-
that's typically
Yeah. Let Braxton go ahead.
So I'm going to disagree with that. But I mean, I guess we'll have that as another topic. But I guess my exes would describe me, because I've actually asked this question to a few of them. They would just say like, oh, I'm supportive, I'm fun, I'm emotional, I guess a little crazy, What else? I'm funny. And then, of course, everything else guys are going to mention is like, oh, you're good in bed, blah, blah, blah. So, guys are pretty simple when they're like describing us.
Overall good.
Yeah.
These guys on my.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Oh, so what's the question again?
How would your exes describe you?
Man, damn, dude. Exes. Right? Okay.
Tough question.
Yeah. It's usually gonna be negative as an ex.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't always got to be like that.
Not always. Usually it is.
I've been told that I was, kind of cold. Not in the sense where I'm like, just like disregarding and non-caring, but like, I don't know, man. It's weird. Like, and I like my space. Not that I don't mind. I do like intimacy. Don't get me wrong, but like, I think for them, they mistake it for me being in control of my feelings and emotions. So I've been told to be like, you're hot and cold, like, like this is a more recent one. You're hot and cold, one time I'm like, nah, I try to prioritize my feelings, my duties before my feelings. I may wanna.
She had to work
I
for
could
that
tell that at one point in time, this chick did not have no ass. Like,
Yeah.
you could tell, like,
Tell.
the top.
They say it's all in the thighs.
But but this chick
got a
actually
match.
worked for it. Like, the way it was natural.
And that looks
Yeah.
better.
You can tell.
But you could tell at one point in time it was pancakes.
Yeah.
Like,
Kneecaps.
How do they feel?
Kneecaps.
I ain't never felt.
And-
I've never
Hey,
felt
hey,
that.
listen,
seen her and she was
implant
over
booty,
there at the
nothing.
squat rack.
Listen, I had some fake ass. It was wonderful,
Soft.
bro.
It's not.
It ain't firm.
It was wonderful. No, it was just wonderful.
Cause I see some
You
like
remember who I was messing with.
on Twitter. Twitter is like
Nah.
crazy with porn and stuff and
Yeah.
fake asses. So
Yeah.
you see the girls twerking up there on TikTok
damn.
and
Yeah,
they
she got
stiff.
one. She got one.
Like they don't move. They
Yeah,
don't
she
clap.
got one. She
nothing.
got one, bro.
Okay. All right, Braxton.
So that was my
Yeah,
take
crazy.
on the BBL asses and the implant asses. Like they stiff. They don't move. They don't clap. They don't nothing.
Braxton, right?
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
natural
Alright.
beauty dead.
Yep.
Natural beauty dead.
I think it's getting there.
I don't think it's dead. Okay, so I don't think natural beauty is dead just because like social media exposes you to a lot that's not average, right?
Yeah.
If you're going around in your Walmart, your Target, your day-to-day things, you're not gonna see BBL bitches, IG baddies, none of that.
Definitely.
It just doesn't exist. Like even most of the girls I hang out with, like we wear makeup, but it's like light makeup when we're going out. Like day to day, we're not wearing makeup. It's just we're average, chilling. Even going in the office, I barely wear makeup.
Would you consider those women beautiful, like sevens and above? I'm
Oh,
talking
absolutely.
like
Like
models.
all my friends
Okay.
are like gorgeous without makeup. And with makeup, it's just like, oh, now you're IG baddie. That's basically the
Yeah.
I prefer
Do they have
the
modeling
no
offers?
makeup.
Do they have modeling offers?
So if we're gonna address like whether you have modeling offers or not,
Because that's
modeling.
typically how you can gauge if a woman.
Well, that's not real life either, though. Like modeling,
Yeah.
they don't recruit you in every day like they used to
Yeah.
back in the '90s because there's social media now.
Yep.
But that requires your social media to be public.
It's mostly about followers and your fan base.
Exactly. So like even for my modeling agency, I got signed by Seeking It Out, of course. But like
Do
I
they
did
have a bunch of
audition,
followers?
all of that.
Do they have a bunch of followers?
No, these girls are pretty low key. Like your everyday girls, like average girls, aren't out here like the IG baddies. They have private profiles. They're
Yeah.
just chilling. They're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you naturally
Paper
beautiful?
towel roll.
Yes, I am.
I had to
100%.
steal that.
100%.
Hold on. I'm about to do the eye test.
What is the eye test? This is awkward.
Your lips.
Yes, I have lip fillers.
Okay.
Okay,
So why you out of me? I knew it.
Let
I
me
was-
touch up on
Hold on,
that.
let me do
You
that.
have lip fillers? I would have
Yes.
never guessed it unless you told me.
but-
And it looks good.
But it does look good. But you
it
gotta know
looks
what you're
normal.
looking for.
It doesn't
though.
look. It doesn't look over exaggerated
He
like
knows
most
because
people.
I posted it though. I've been very honest.
You're,
I've had
yeah,
lip
you're open
fillers.
about it.
Yes, I
people.
posted multiple times.
Oh, okay.
Most people aren't always open about it.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me tell
yeah,
you something.
yeah, yeah.
It looks good. It looks natural.
I like to see a picture of you before.
Yeah, before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a picture.
Did you have bologna slices?
No, because this is why I say
Kylie
most
Jenner
women do
lips?
not love themselves. Listen. This is why I say this.
Kylie
shit.
Jenner
I
lips?
like Kylie's lips.
Kylie's lips now.
This is why I say
Before.
the stuff I be saying. I say most women do not love themselves, and this is why I say it. You know,
Did
But
you
it
get
can
it because
also-
you didn't
it can
love
also go
yourself?
into it can also go into the men field. Most men don't love themselves. Now you have people that are
Men
getting fake
can't change
abs.
shit
that's what
about
I'm
it.
saying. Do we
But
do we
you
wear
can't-
weave, bro?
No.
Do we wear weave?
As a man,
We
you
have
can't
to
do
be
much.
ourselves.
What color are our nails?
As
bro?
a man,
Abs, bro.
as a man, you can't
Fake
do
abs,
much.
yeah, fake-
As a man, you
Do I
can't
have-
do
Can't change
much.
Do
your
I
dick
have-
size.
do I have fake
Can't
biceps,
change
bro?
your height.
Fake chest.
Hold
Like,
on.
what the fuck?
As a man, you can't do much besides grow a beard and get a haircut.
But that's natural though.
Actually,
I know
there's
that's
tons of
natural.
men getting Botox
I know that's
you would
natural,
never
but
think of.
yeah, like she said,
Yeah.
there's men that's getting 6-packs cosmetically done.
But that's a
Yes.
minority, bro.
You can
Don't
get
that go away?
Come on, bro. You know that's a minority. The
If you got a
exception
good
is not the
surgeon,
rule.
There's shit that you can do to like
Bro.
take fat away from
And look,
it.
man, I know
there's shit you
plenty.
can do, though.
I know
There is.
plenty of old men that get dick implants. You can moderate that
Oh,
nowadays.
what the fuck?
If you got a good surgeon, you got the money. As a man, you can go get lip fillings too. As a man, not just lip fillings, you can get fake abs.
But you know, you can.
You can get a fake dick. You can do anything nowadays
Bro,
with
you-
money.
Listen though.
So what happens to the
Hold on,
feeling if you
y'all
get a
focused on
fake
the wrong
dick?
thing. Y'all focused on the wrong thing. They do this, but this is a minority.
Naturally,
Bro, this is minority. This is not
Get
what
that
they
mic. Get that mic. Get that mic. Get that mic.
It's not a minority.
Yes, it's a
For men.
minority of men.
Hold on,
It's definitely a minority of men.
There are some natural things that you could do to
Definitely.
help down there too.
I
Y'all
believe.
saying what
I
y'all can
believe.
do. Y'all not speaking on the actual statistics.
I
on it.
believe in the fact that if you're not happy with yourself, try to go for it naturally.
Yes,
Before you go
100%.
cosmetically.
Yeah, like
Because there's a lot you can do natural.
Lower-
And females
lower
too.
your body fat
Females,
percentage.
they want a bigger
Right.
ass.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
squats.
do squats.
If you're a man
And see-
and you want to look better, man, just go for it. Go
See,
to the
real
gym.
niggas like me can
Get on a
tell.
good diet.
I can literally tell. Like I can tell. I don't know if y'all can tell. I can literally.
I can't
look and
100%
tell.
of the time. I couldn't tell with her.
I could.
She like, well, it's
It
probably
looks
because
good,
you know
though.
her.
It doesn't look bad. But I'm
It's
just saying.
probably because you know her personally. I personally couldn't
I
tell.
don't be looking at her photo. And I don't fucking.
I wasn't thinking about it.
When I look at a woman, I
But
don't.
like, when the question came up, I looked, and then I was
Yeah.
like, maybe.
The same.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't. But there's nothing wrong with that.
What did you do?
I feel it. I have
Honestly, if you want me to tell you the truth,
I don't see it.
this looks as good as that. I can't
Yeah,
tell
like,
too much of a
yeah.
difference. I'm sure you can because you look
I can.
at yourself every day. But me, I personally can't tell that there's too much of a
I
difference
thought
there.
it was the same.
You look good regardless, though.
I can see the
That looks good.
I thought
that
it was
looks
the
good.
same.
I can see the difference.
Honestly.
I can see the difference. But
see the-
there's nothing
You
wrong.
can't spot it 100% of
Yes,
the
I
time.
can. Yes, I can.
Not
Javon's
100% of the
Yes, I
time.
can.
I do see the difference.
Particular ass nigga.
Yes, I can.
He definitely is.
My eyes have never failed.
And me being an
eyes have
artist,
never failed me.
like I feel like your lips were more defined in this than they are.
That
now.
looks perfect to me.
You know
I
what
would have
I'm saying?
never
They had
touched
more
it.
definition.
I would have never.
did it for photos.
Okay.
It's just like when you take pictures as a model, right?
Yeah.
You want everything
That's
to look
a
more
business.
defined and things like that. So
Okay.
one of my friends also models, and she's like, "Girl, just get a little bit of lip filler." So I do like one syringe a year. Nothing like dramatic.
Yeah.
But it makes a difference when you're taking photos.
So that's
And
your
y'all do
field.
got certain
That's
requirements and shit.
That's your field, and you know what to help you get higher in your field, which 100%. I don't disagree
now-
with what you did.
So this is
Yeah.
so this is why I brought them. Who here knows what Mrs. Potato Head is? Now, what you can do with Mrs. Potato Head, you can remove the lips. Got some more lips down here.
He said you got some more lips down there.
Fuck, I ran out of lips. But you can take the lips and change it. You can take the nose and change it. You can take the hair and put a Brazilian hair, a white lady's hair. Do whatever. Most of these modern women out here are potato heads. Let's keep
Definitely.
Mrs. Potato Head.
Potato
But you can do the
Head.
same
Definitely.
with Mr. Potato.
Please tell me the difference between a modern woman and Miss Potato Head. I want to know.
So one, all women aren't just wearing lashes and weave all the time. Like out of my friend group, like nobody wears weave on
Yeah.
regular. Like maybe for a special occasion, if they want to do a different hair color or something like that. But on an everyday, people aren't just here with the bust down 30-inch, whatever. I don't know, 40-inch.
Yeah.
wear
I don't even know what you're
I'm
talking
talking about
about.
the beautiful ones. I'm talking about the 7s and aboves. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
they're
them.
not wearing weaves on a daily. They're not wearing lashes. Like it's just not the norm.
Would you not consider her 7 and above?
Well, I want to
said
know.
I'm a six.
I want to know.
He says you're a six?
I did not say that. I didn't say
Can't
that.
use
They called
7.
me a six.
No.
I wish I could search through our messages. But you said it.
You said she was a 6?
I didn't
You
say
said I
that.
look like Michael Jackson too.
Okay. That's okay.
Oh man, you know I did
All right.
not.
Personally, You're 9.5.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, what is the context behind that?
There was no context. I literally posted a selfie and he replied saying like MJ. I had to clarify. I was like, who's MJ? He said, yes, Michael Jackson. Not Janet Jackson, but Michael Jackson.
Oh, man.
Why couldn't she be Janet Jackson at least?
Yeah, okay, so that's probably what
I go for a 9 or 9.5.
Bro, she is not Beyonce.
What about it makes her look like
she is.
Michael
Crazy,
Jackson?
you're crazy,
Look,
crazy.
Javon.
Why are you lying to her?
Javon.
You're lying.
What
Javon.
made you say Michael Jackson though?
Maybe it was because I think it was because the lighting, like her skin looked just really white. I think that's what, I don't know. Like, I really don't
I'm
remember.
really light skinned in the winter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Was it in the wintertime when I said that?
Yeah, I was
Okay,
like
there
extra
we go.
pale this winter.
Okay.
Too.
Javon, you know me personally.
Bro, you got my
lying.
stomach
Hold
hurting.
on. Javon, you know me personally. I've been with a lot more women than you. You know that for a fact. Don't come at me sideways. You know me personally.
Tell him he just
You
now
know
started
me.
getting girls.
You know me
You've been doing
personally.
it since you was
I've been with
14.
more women than you have.
So how much you want to bet?
but
She
that's
on
not
my
a-
list.
that's not a-
9.5.
That's not
respectfully.
So she's a 9 to you.
Respectfully.
She's a
That's
9
not
to you.
a diss,
Respectfully.
though.
So she's a 9 to you.
Respectfully, I've been with a lot of women, and I know where to rate them.
No, it doesn't. No.
I'll expose myself as a
Beyonce's
hoe.
an 8.
I'll
Pam
expose
Grier's a
myself as a
9.
hoe.
And yeah, Pam Grier's a 9.
Kevin Samuel says
Pam Grier's a 9. And Rihanna's a
face,
10.
my whole face.
Hold on.
is
Rihanna's
in
10?
pain.
Yeah, Rihanna's a 10.
I don't got Rihanna
Even
that
with
high.
her big
Rihanna
forehead.
ain't that high.
A poll was taken. Listen,
Rihanna's not that high.
Beyonce's
I'm about
higher
to
than
tell you.
Rihanna.
Doesn't matter about the
I'm about to
poll.
tell
Doesn't
you
matter about the
statistical.
poll.
A poll was taken of over 100,000
Doesn't matter about the
men,
poll, brother.
and they all agreed on this poll.
Fuck 100,000 men. 100,000 men in their basement that weigh 300 pounds and over in their mom's computer.
It don't matter.
No.
They're still in. They're still
Plus
in.
the
God.
straight Hollywood hairline. What's
Look.
better, Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Rihanna's
way
okay,
more natural,
but
bro.
Beyonce's 100% better than Rihanna.
Okay,
I like
that's
Rihanna.
y'all's opinion, but y'all aren't 100,000 men. I've seen the polls.
Man.
Rihanna.
What's your opinion on this?
Beyonce.
Beyonce, hold on.
I done
Hold on.
seen, I
Yep,
seen
hold on.
Rihanna, the
Hold on, hold on.
early Rihanna.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Oh, no.
Neither.
Neither.
You don't think which one is which?
What are you going for? Who do you like?
I like.
Elliot Page.
Let she cut off?
All right, you know that chick in Black Panther.
The
Angela
bald head
Bassett?
one?
African one?
The bald head one?
Angela Bassett can
Young
get work.
Angela Bassett.
No, I don't
Who's
care.
that?
Now Angela Bassett can get
Who's
work.
that? Can I see a
She's still-
picture?
yeah, but-
Can I see a
yeah, but
reference?
Yeah, come on, Angela Bassett. Let's just say Angela. We all know what.
Can I see a reference? I don't know what she looks like. I don't know what she looks like. Can I see a reference?
This is the African one.
The bald head one?
Talking about the ball.
Y'all
It
talking-
was black. It was the one that it was the one. It was like
The
Black
bald girl?
Panther's girlfriend.
the bald girl?
No, not the bald one.
You gotta show me. I honestly
And
don't
she
know.
was the one that was sitting next to in the background when Will Smith got up and slapped Jada. I mean, slapped Chris Rock.
I
Oh,
don't
man,
remember.
okay, dude. I gotta pull her up.
Show me a reference, please.
Hey, but Connie, can you pull up that photo that I sent you of the boilerplate woman, like the average milk carton woman? Remember I said we was gonna talk about this?
What the?
No, like
What the
the
fuck?
average boilerplate stereotypical female. I sent it to you. I can't pull it up on my phone because I'm recording right now. Okay.
You sent it in messages?
Yeah, in
Please don't pull up.
My phone?
Please,
on your phone.
please don't pull up any of Javon's messages.
Shuri? She plays Shuri.
Akani,
Oh,
is your
this.
name Akani?
I don't think that's what they
Okay,
talking
okay,
about.
everybody,
Zuri?
look at that photo. Look at that photo. I'm about to go in on it. Look at that photo.
Let me see. You talking about Zuri?
Let me see. Let me see.
Hey, look at that photo. Pass that photo around.
I like her.
That's
Can I
what I'm
see?
talking about. She was bald in it.
No, that's not the one.
Lupita was the bald one in it. She was his guardian. She was
Yeah, she was the bald one was his
the bald
guardian,
one. That's
bodyguard.
Lupita. Her name's Lupita in real life.
Look, he knows.
This was
Yeah.
the bald one.
You
That's
keep
what
up with that
I was
shit.
talking about.
Cheats.
That was
Look.
the bald one. That was the bald one.
Let me see. Let me see.
See, y'all
You talking about the one that was his girlfriend? The one that was his girlfriend.
I gotta see it.
He's talking about the one that was his girlfriend.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Are you talking about the
You
one
see
who
how
did?
dark
Are you
skin
talking?
look like?
Are you talking about the one who did? You talking about the one who built Winter Soldier's arm? She was a scientific girl. She took care of all the building.
That was the sister.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see,
Angela
Kobe.
Bassett.
Let me see, Kobe.
Is also.
I think a lot of white women look alike if they got blonde hair.
Or Alicia Keys.
Lupita.
But you see, we don't have
Alicia
Hold on,
Keys.
Everybody, be quiet.
Now, when I think of
one
more,
at a time, one
when I think of more like
Four mics, four
like
mics.
Her.
Alicia, her,
Okay.
That was his girlfriend.
she's beautiful.
Angela
That's his
Bassett,
girlfriend.
Alicia
Alicia
Keys, like those are like kind of.
But if
like,
you see, all right, Connie,
I used to be in love with Alicia.
I don't really get into the
Megan
Megan
Good.
Thee
I used to
Stallions
love
or the
her.
Nicki
Megan Thee
Minaj's
Stallion's
or the
okay.
Beyonce.
No, I'm talking
Listen,
about
I'm
Megan
about to
Good.
go into a deeper point. I'm about to go into a deeper point.
Hold on.
You see.
Let's finish the question.
Is this the one that you're talking
He is
about?
an OG.
Pass that photo around so everybody can see. Now, all the women nowadays are going for the same. They're all going for the same look.
It's giving Power
related.
Rangers.
Listen though. Them women are not related at all, but all them bitches look alike. Yes, and that was in Tekashi 6ix9ine's video.
Oh God.
That's why I'm saying that the average woman.
That's what he looks like. Why wouldn't they be in his video?
No. What I'm
They
saying
the
is
same
that-
skin color and they got this color hair. They just look alike.
Y'all missing the point. Most women, especially black women market community, they're going for that sort of look. They're going for that Black China, that Nicki Minaj, that
Black China, ew.
bro.
She's old.
Plus
She's out of
They're
here.
going for that type of look, and for the same, and for the most part, they have the same behaviors too, the same motivation. They're all going for that look. They're like clones of each other. None of them women are related, but if you look at most of these models on IG, they all look like that, right?
They
A lot
all
of them.
going for the big asses, long hair.
Why do you think? Why do you think that is?
That's what the world like. That's what
No,
them,
it's not what the
that's
world
what them
likes.
rich
No, it's not.
rappers.
No.
That's what the rappers like. They
Yeah.
want to look good for the rappers and for the world. They wanna walk by a nigga and a nigga turn his head like, damn, that's a fat old ass.
She be at. Never mind.
What?
She be at Crunch.
Oh, yeah, she works out.
Let me see. Who you talking
Hold on,
about?
who y'all talking about?
She cool.
I was like,
Who?
so you're talking about that's what all girls want to be, and I'm like, this is my friend group. That's
No,
average,
I said most. I said
everyday girls.
I said most.
Tell 'em, they-
Let me see. Let me see this photo. She's a 4.
Okay, no.
None of them are fours, and they
yes,
all
they are.
work out.
You can't listen to him. He's controversial.
You can work in
You can't listen to him.
She's a 5. Like you're probably you're like a 6.
She the highest one?
She's an adjustable 7. So
He's saying that.
Nor-
He's
normally-
saying that he likes
use
black girls.
huh?
I thought we couldn't use.
The women,
Hold on,
the women
hold
can
on.
use 7.
Okay.
Hold on, okay.
Stop. Let me finish, motherfucker.
Okay.
All right. So
Aggression.
yeah, the one in the middle is probably about 6.5 adjustable 7.
Okay.
You're an adjustable 7, and she's like 4.
Okay. As far as rating women goes, rate the men. Let's rate the men.
Men aren't valued on their beauty. They're not.
I don't know.
I feel like some are.
Okay, I got everybody
Like
in this
Chris Brown?
picture. Everybody
Chris
in this
Brown?
picture,
looks.
high
I feel
eight.
like if Chris Brown was broke, he'll still get girls.
Everybody in this picture, high 8s and 9s.
August
except
Alsina?
for one.
You're capping, bro.
Except for one.
Why are you fibbing?
I'm not
I
capping.
think I know which one
You're fibbing.
To the left.
Yeah.
The ones on each side of each
Not
other
all the
are
way far
4s.
left, but
The one on the left and the
one
right.
second from the
I
left.
usually don't like the rate.
Second from
rate
the
people.
left.
The one on the left and the one on the right is 4s.
Look,
And
Javon.
listen, they're
Look,
not gonna
Javon.
they're not
What
gonna
do you
tell
put
this.
yourself at?
Move on. She's
I'll put myself at a 5.
You put yourself at a 5?
Yes.
Okay, respectfully.
I think I seen her somewhere. What was that?
So you're rating people
You've probably seen her.
so low because you don't have experience in the field.
What are you talking about?
You don't have experience in the field.
You're saying I don't.
Oh, that's her?
Listen to him.
You don't have experience in the field.
You know the
Look, I've never seen one that you've been with. You brought her to my house.
Like, so popular. She was
I'd rate her a low 2.
She looked good.
she's objectively a 6.
No, not objectively.
Solid
You're
10.
21, right?
10.
Yeah.
I seen Vivian
22.
in real life. No
22.
makeup
Private page.
in school.
Listen, I'm doing these ratings based off of a scale.
That's a high 9.5, almost
She was a little slow
perfect.
though. She was a little slow.
She's so
listen.
smart.
I'm talking about a scale, a literal scale that you can look up right now. That majority of men
She
agree
acted
with.
like a blonde.
Everybody, one at a time. One at a time.
Yeah,
one at
yeah,
a
we
time.
gotta get one at a time. All right,
All right, like
back to the
finish your point. This is my
back,
point.
back to the question: is natural beauty dead?
I say yeah, 8. Definitely an 8.
Akani, is natural beauty dead?
Her, yeah.
Is natural beauty dead?
She's a-
I want to know what his 10 is first.
Oh, she's-
so what is your 10?
she's out of this
Describe
world.
the
I don't think
perfect,
there is a
the
10.
perfect appearance woman.
I don't think he has
in
one.
your
There is.
mind.
I don't think he has
We
one.
about to get the perfect description. Let us hear.
I think
it.
when you get into double digits, you got to start including behavior.
I'll tell you. No.
And
I just want to know what is his high rating.
You just
That's
hear what
all
I
want.
said, though?
Look,
Yeah,
Like,
I feel what you mean.
seriously.
I just want to know his looks. Just looks.
And objective 10 is Kim Russo.
Who the fuck is that?
Bro, you know who Kim Russo is.
Oh, Kima Russo?
Yes.
She's not, and she got weed. That girl's not wearing weed.
I don't know what she look
got
like.
boobing.
All right.
She's not.
What's her name?
She's not natural. She's not natural, but she's a 10.
You were just talking about
What's her
people
name?
not being. We're talking about natural beauty.
Oh, we're talking about natural.
We're talking about natural beauty.
You asking me if I think natural beauty is
Put up
dead.
some white bitch.
No, she ain't no white bitch.
But she do got weave.
Chemo
And she had
Russo?
blonde weave at one point too. And he's like, oh, she's a 10. Everything you just said you didn't like.
She's a 10. Objectively, she's a 10.
And shows her ass in every video. I've never seen a girl run on the treadmill in a bra. Not a sports bra.
But
an
no.
ass bra.
She's objective 10 though. Like it just is.
Black
It is
girl?
what it is.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I think she's like Puerto Rican.
But that show, like, see, and I think that's
What I'm doing is going based off a particular scale I can send to anybody right now.
you go ahead and ask the question.
Back to the subject.
Yeah. So
Is natural beauty dead?
all right, whose turn was it? It was your turn. Akani.
Though I do like that she's fit.
Is natural beauty dead? Like when I'm talking about models. When you see the average model,
No.
are they enhanced or are they not?
Does it have to just apply to models?
Be, though.
Does it have to
Those
just
are the
apply
ones-
to models? Because
those-
it's a general question. Is
The
natural
sevens-
beauty
no,
dead?
The reason why I'm saying that is the 7s and aboves are the ones that can go model.
Man, y'all
The ones who-
asking
I don't
me
know,
the
I don't
question,
like
or
it
y'all
that I got more
asking
muscle
y'all still talking about it.
If you're listen, if a female is below a 7, she can't go model. Like what's wrong with
Actually,
y'all?
modeling. So you're talking about like IG baddies, right? But someone who actually
They
is
not
a real
asking me the
model-
question yet.
Real models aren't looking necessarily at beauty. They're looking at your features and how attractive they are in the market. Are people gonna
Those things are beautiful, though.
Are people going to see them and be like, oh, I see myself in this person? They're not looking at.
Oh, no.
Is she a 10? And that's honestly how they cast. Like when I get casting sent to me, they're like, oh, we're looking for someone of this race, someone with these features, blah blah blah, this size.
Those features are
They're not
usually
looking
beautiful.
at-
They don't want ugly.
They're actually, I wouldn't say they're beautiful. They're very subjective because nowadays people want
Beauty
to
is
see real-
beauty is objective.
So you're saying that they have a specific
in the
look
eye
that
of the
they're
beholder.
looking for?
No, it's not.
In any
Who is
given
talking about
time.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
And
is.
like,
Why do you
they're
say-
looking for
why-
someone who fits that the best?
Oh, you can go.
At that time.
And then pretty much if you get the job or not depends on how good you are at your craft.
Bro.
It's not how pretty you are. Because you can be pretty, but if they think that you can't shoot well, you don't pose well, you don't whatever well, they're not going to
They'll go
hire
find
you.
another one of you. But
So there's some things on your end of it that you have some skills, some skills to an extent in order to do it.
Yeah, it's not just being pretty.
So-
like they're
so, like, a bodybuilder doesn't know how to
And I mean, like you said, and I.
So, like, if a bodybuilder
I don't know
Are
if
you a
modeling.
bodybuilder?
I don't know if modeling is
You
a
can't
good
pose.
thing. Is
like if I can't spread my legs
you ain't
properly,
no
then I'm
bodybuilder.
hey,
so-
listen. I don't know if modeling is a good way because this is a job.
But y'all are missing the point.
In comparison to, it's a job in comparison to actual real life interaction in society. This is what we're trying to get to the bottom of this. These are the issues. Like that's why I think there's a problem with social media. Like because you got females out here who aren't into modeling and they're doing these things and portraying this and that. That's where I think we're trying. That's the people.
What I'm
we're trying
saying
to
is,
get.
is the women who are 7s and above can go model. They can. They're objectively beautiful to all races of all creeds of men. The ones who are not are below a 7, literally. Like, if I was to put a 7 right here, like you would be beautiful to a Middle Eastern man, to a black man, to a Chinese man.
But if you're talking about like some of the girls in the picture I showed you, right? So I have girls that I model with all the time. We always get booked together, but they look like some of those girls that I showed you in that picture. Like I can show you some of those people right now, and they're not what you. I'm saying what you would consider
No.
a 7 or above.
Honestly, I think
Objectively, because beauty is not in the eye. Beauty is not in the eye of the beholder, and I don't know who has taught y'all this crazy shit.
yes. Honestly,
Listen, if beauty was in the eye of the beholder,
It is.
okay, so why do models have millions of followers?
they
Actually,
like
the
that.
popular models don't like
Yes,
one
they
of.
do.
I don't know if you've heard.
You just said
Isabella
popular
Barrett.
model. Popular by definition.
No, when I say popular, is in like a lot of brands are using her. I'm not saying she got her jobs from social media, but one of the biggest models out right now, other than like freaking Sophia Jamora, like does not have a ton of followers, and she models for like Forever 21, Hollister, Abercrombie, all these big brands all the time. She's one of their main models, and she only has like 100K followers.
So that's still a lot of followers, and you're talking about exceptions, not the rule.
But that's a lot of followers for a
Anybody.
person, period. But like if you're talking about this IG model, she doesn't have as many followers as like
They got
Ari,
millions.
Jada, like you
It
know.
depends on how long she's
I do
been
that.
doing it. It depends on how long
She's actually been modeling for a while.
But you're talking about,
She's a
you're
top
talking about an
model.
exception, not the rule. The exceptions don't prove the rule.
No, majority of those girls who are signed to like the bigger brands like Wilhelmina, whether
No. You don't have to touch. It's just very simple.
Yeah.
they
Pretty
don't
women
have a
get
ton of followers.
pretty women get followed. If you have 100K, that's still a lot of followers.
Yeah,
Even
If you're objectively beautiful, you're gonna get followers. This is not hard to understand.
So
People are
So she
attracted to
has
beauty.
25K followers.
That's still a
That's
lot.
the thing. Being a
That's
four
still a lot.
doesn't necessarily mean that you're butt ugly.
No.
It's what you're
Back
getting. Being
to-
a four doesn't mean that you're butt ugly.
Back to the question, people are attracted to
One of the
beauty.
most bookmarks.
I don't know if
Yeah.
people nowadays care as much whether it's natural beauty
She
or
doesn't have any
cosmetic
work done.
beauty. People are attracted to beauty. And nowadays, people definitely don't care if it's
Maybe I'm
natural.
tripping, but
I
I
think-
swear I'm
I think
100%
you're trying
right
to-
so far.
But see,
What do you think she would
here's
have got done? Because she actually hasn't got any work done. Sophia Jamora has, but she has not.
I see lips.
No, her dad's black, so.
Okay,
And she got her lips from her dad.
let's touch up on him. Let's touch
Well,
up
I
on
can
him.
tell if a bitch is pussy stink by her lips.
Touch up on him. No. Okay, nah.
Listen, if I see a
Nah.
good, no, so
Nah.
don't cut me up. 'Cause I'm about to
No,
go
no,
in.
no,
I'm
no.
about to go in.
Now
If
you're
I
just
see, no,
talking
I'm not.
nonsense.
It's science, bro. Shut up.
No.
If I see a good light skinned bitch with dark ass lips,
What that mean?
mean?
Javon, I don't think you've been enough. I don't think you've been in enough pussy to even know what pussy smells like. If you want my personal,
but I mean, you know,
Until you talk to your
Hey,
physician,
y'all funny.
I'm not hearing
My
what you talk
physician?
about. Yes.
The only
That's what
thing
I'm
I have
talking
to
about.
do it.
I'll talk to my doctor.
you talk to your doctor.
Yes.
Let's
if,
tell your
if,
that's what he said.
if her lips dark, that could mean that she smokes or smoked a lot of
That
weed.
means a
But when you smoke,
If she got some dark ass
Let him
gums,
talk.
the first thing
Let him talk.
talk.
One at a time. Let him talk.
Hold up. I'm sorry.
Let him
hold
talk.
up though, that means that she probably would have to do more to take care of that area.
Exactly. my point.
Because of the nicotine.
Yeah.
You're not getting enough blood flow and
I
all
don't know
that.
if
You
everybody-
gotta
Listen,
literally.
it literally means that her blood flow is fucked up and her pussy's gonna stink.
But I know that some people don't have naturally pink lips. They ain't smoked a day in their life.
Yeah.
That's true.
Facts. Actually, most people of color do not have pink lips. Like a
Definitely.
thing
But
that's.
if you talk to any
common
nurse, they'll say that
with
black
lips.
women have the most stankiest pussy in the world.
Oh my god.
What did you say?
Wait a minute.
What did you say?
If you talk to any female OBGYN, they will tell you that the black woman. Listen, God's been kicking the black woman in the pussy for like 50 years.
Okay.
Hold on.
I think we need to go back to the
No, we
question.
don't. No, we don't.
We need to go
Because
back.
black women be aborting their children. I think this is a curse that God has given. This is a curse that God has given most black women
Hold on.
because they abort their children the most.
Javon.
God has been kicking the
Javon.
black pussy. God has been kicking
Javon.
the black pussy for 50 years.
Javon.
What?
I think we need to go back to the question.
No.
It's a Connie's turn.
All right, go ahead.
Is natural beauty dead?
Yes or no?
Just say yes or no, finally.
Say yes or no.
When you see most models, are they enhanced or not?
Models.
Yeah, exactly. Why
Yes.
can't we just?
Are you talking
the whole
about like
spectrum?
you talking about like white American models?
Models.
Why
Like
can't
Tom Brady's wife.
Beauty.
Giselle.
Listen, y'all keep
She's
trying to
not
put.
enhanced
Listen.
at all.
Fantasy.
Maybe her lips
Hold
are.
on, Kobe. Y'all keep trying to put a bunch of parameters over
This
it.
conversation is very
No,
polarized.
no, it's not. It's very
That's
simple.
my
It's very
only
simple.
issue. Like,
It's very simple. It's not
Like,
popularized at all.
I would say no because
Like,
models are
look,
usually tall, skinny.
listen,
They
I'm
don't
not
got no
dealing with-
ass, no titties.
When you start talking about these names of these
Nothing.
models and stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
care. I don't care about an IG model. I don't watch that.
Yeah.
shit.
don't either.
IG models are
Listen.
enhanced for sure, but America's models.
So you just
like,
said it.
I
I mean, there's two different things though. Like
They may
I'm talking about
be.
dating
Listen, they may
no,
be.
not all of them. Hell no.
Which one?
Listen to me,
I'll
dog.
show you one right now.
One person at a
Then
time.
I don't care. The IG models may be enhanced, but that is not my reality, bro.
No.
That is not. I'm not trying to hook up with an IG model.
No, I'm not saying that.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm just asking.
So my
I'm just asking a question.
I'm gonna let these on
Hell no.
because
That's what
they
they want.
want-
I'm more.
This is what they want.
I'm more
That's what they
concerned.
want.
And I
I'm-
think fashion models have
I'm
to do
more
with,
concerned
mental
about
health.
the women
But the white
that
women,
I'm going to be dealing
they doing
with
that
coming
shit.
across
White
me
women,
in
they
my
doing
life
that
on the
shit.
day to day.
I mean,
No, I'm not saying you are.
Yeah,
I'm
on a
saying-
jawline or something. but-
everybody,
Kobe.
everybody, one at a time.
That shit.
One at a time. One at a time.
Yeah, I'm just asking a question. I don't care.
I agree with what he said.
You know, like,
I follow 10
who
people.
fucking cares?
I follow 10 people on Instagram. I don't follow that many people. I don't know about models. I don't know about IG models.
Like,
Is natural beauty
That's how
dead?
they all
To me,
look.
no. I'm in a
yeah.
relationship right now,
I'm talking
and the
about
person I'm with right now doesn't wear no makeup,
They don't want no.
and it's beauty to me.
So
She's
here's
a-
Y'all are answering the question.
So here's my
White dudes don't
thing.
like that.
In my reality,
We're not talking about your. We're talking about just period. Just period. I'm not talking about your reality. I'm not talking about to you. I'm not talking about to you. I'm talking about period.
Natural beauty is not dead.
It's a no.
In the black community, it's over because look at our rap videos.
At least she's honest. Thank you, Braxton, for being honest. Nobody's here trying to be honest right now, but Braxton is being honest. Okay.
And that's only one part, though. It's not.
You got
Because if you think about models within the white industry,
The viewers
all of
will
them
see
white
about
bitches
the
is skinny and tall. No ass.
I got black girls.
Like,
I got
like,
black girls on Facebook.
They
though,
might
that
got
are 100%
jawlines,
natural. No
but that's-
makeup, no nothing.
But they
the
not gonna
thing
be
is-
with the models with
They
the
probably
white
The
the
thing
girls.
is,
You know
if
what I'm saying?
that's like, if that's not your interest, then why are you even concerned? Like,
I'm just
I don't like. I don't get like.
I'm just asking a question.
I get what you're saying. We do. Yeah. Is there a struggle? Is there something like I feel like it's being persuaded to get everybody to just take the short route?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like everything is like just like you said, Miss Potato Head, plop this on,
One of
like,
the most famous
or
models.
get this, cut this,
No
off.
ass.
Like I get that, and I don't agree with it. I don't like.
Giselle,
I mean,
Brady's wife.
do what makes you happy.
She make more money than
But
you.
me personally,
That's what
like-
the white models look like. You know what I'm saying?
I like natural.
That's what the white models
I'm
look
not
like.
saying not saying that you know.
Yeah, she's a
like
natural beauty.
you.
And they can afford
You can
everything.
put some makeup on.
Yeah, hundreds of
But
millions
like,
of dollars.
listen,
I would want a woman who
This is
is
how all the
confident
white-
enough
no,
to go out
That's wrong.
fresh out the
Ooh,
fucking
that's
shower.
all the white women.
You know what I'm
models.
saying? No makeup on.
Yeah.
You know, because the thing is I know, and I see it all the time. I see a lot of girls, they overdo the makeup, and it's because their skin's bad.
Yeah.
And it's like, babe,
Make it
you
worse.
can't. You're trying to
making it worse.
band-aid. You're trying to band-aid something. You're making it worse.
Yeah.
You need to do. You need to work on your diet.
Yeah.
There's something,
Yeah,
or
it's
you
a
need to
simple
find
solution.
out. You need to go to the doctor, get an
Sugars.
allergy test,
It's a
find out
simple
what's.
solution.
Alright.
9 times out of
You know,
10.
Let's move on to Pedro. So you said
Like,
no.
go
So let's
deeper.
go on to the next question.
Yeah. No. Natural beauty is not dead.
Okay.
As far as it comes to modeling, it's not my field. I'm not a modelist. I'm not into that. I follow 10 people on Instagram. I'm a truck
Okay,
driver.
okay, I'm about to answer the question. Natural beauty is dead.
Okay.
7s and up can go model.
Okay.
Most of the models that you see are enhanced.
Yeah.
They're not natural at all. Most of these black girls that you see with fat asses are BBLs. They're not real at all.
What's the time?
You know,
So I got a question.
natural beauty from a statistical standpoint, natural beauty is dead. That's
So I got a
why
question to you.
when
Then.
y'all put all these parameters around it, it makes no sense.
Is if you're going to get into the modeling industry as a female,
She's not natural.
it,
I actually got lip fillers for the first time last year, but I've been modeling since I was a kid. But science
my
my
question-
agency for 5 years.
back to my question is this: is it heavily influenced for y'all to get like modifications?
It's actually not heavily influenced. No one's telling you need to get this, you need to get that. They just tell you what are the specific specs for the actual type of modeling that you're going into, what type of jobs are you trying to get, then you know what you need to look like. But it's very much like they let you know you're not going to be heavily edited. So you need to come, best skin, everyone always has like good skincare regimens. Like a lot of us go to the spa frequently, get your facials, go do all the things that you need to do. So when you come on set, because like we even take digitals that the agents, different companies book us off of, and it's no makeup, natural hair, everything. And you're just in a plain color outfit, and they can see your body, see exactly how you look. And then when you get there for that photo shoot, no, they're not going to edit you. They're editing stuff around you, editing the photo, making it look better. But most ads nowadays, it's really frowned upon to edit your models to extremes. So you need to look how you want to look on camera. And this is actually the truth. I've actually sat through some of the editing. Like photographers will show us on set, like this is what we're going to be doing.
He's a
And that's
little,
the photos
he's a
after.
little controversial.
But
Let me
again, this
say it
is
right
not for
now.
your hip hop video, so I can't say.
Other women are encouraging other women to be unhappy with themselves. Like she just said, another woman encouraged her to get lip filler. She was a beautiful woman before the lip filler. I don't know why she did it.
But people were getting lip fillers and facial enhancements for years. It's not a current thing.
But
White women especially have
other
been
women-
getting Botox, whatever,
Yeah.
for over.
Other women encourage those white women to do it. Other women.
But you're saying it's a new thing to not be
No, no,
natural,
no.
but people have never been fully natural. It's always been a thing to get facial enhancements.
It is increased over the years.
Now you got guys doing shit too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's men in the spa every time
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, we believe
In
that.
the spa,
I go to a med spa.
like doing what?
So some people will get lip filler. Some men will get things done with their eyebrows, like the eyebrows.
These are minorities.
Jaw, like Kybella, which enhances your jaw.
It's the minority of men.
There's even like they'll take fat off your ass, off your stomach, so you can have more defined.
These are not normal men.
So I want to know, what do you think my cousin looks like? And she actually models for Savage Fenty, all that.
You ever seen the movie Ants?
Again, but I'm saying the point is he doesn't think she's that pretty. So
I'm gonna touch up on it. Javon doesn't have much experience.
So y'all gonna ask me the question, now let me answer it. I would say she's a 7, she's almost an 8. But
Hold on, let me see.
that's her Savage Fenty,
Let me.
She's not
I
bad.
have to look for a minute. I'm
She ain't bad looking.
concerned.
Okay, let's touch up on the next question.
okay. Let me see. Next question on the list.
Like it's my
Thoughts on black women? Go.
6
Controversial.
and a half.
You love
I say
That's all.
You said what?
I love them. That's all.
Like, how do they act? What do they look like? Your thoughts?
My mom's a black woman, so you feel me? I love them.
Right.
That's it.
I love black women. I love being a black woman, and we're amazing. So
my answer ain't gonna be short. You know this.
Go ahead, bro. But be honest, because we got two dishonest answers. So go ahead.
Who? He wants us to say all black women loud.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You want controversy?
Shit, I mean, some of them are because like.
Okay, so now you guys be honest. Go ahead.
Versus any other race, you know what I'm saying? Black women probably go through the most. That anybody, I took a class in college on black women and criminal justice system in life. They get blackballed with every single thing that's in life. So of course, going through a lot of shit.
There's an engineer to the left.
It's gonna make you tougher. It's gonna make you. You feel me? It's gonna make you more angry.
There's an engineer to the left of you.
You know what I'm saying? If the world, the whole time in the world, you are the last thing on the earth.
Yeah.
A black woman is the last, the bottom of the bottom. How would that make you feel? What's lower? What's lower? What's lower? Because
you know me.
black women is lower than black men.
Are you gonna give an honest answer or you?
Go ahead. Give your opinion.
Okay. Me personally, I love black women. I don't. That doesn't disclude other women. I'm not necessarily opposed or against people dating out of their race.
Yeah.
And I've done it, but my preference is going to always be sisters, black women.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
The thing is we do have some issues.
Thank you.
You know, between black women and black men. With black men, we got
Facts.
issues too. The thing is that in order for all women to rightfully get in their place, we got to get in ours. The thing is this though, we're waiting for them to allow us to so-called be like, well, you can. No, you got us as men. We have to get in our position. Period. Which means that we may have to turn our attention away from women for a while. That's one thing I constantly be trying, and this can go for any race, but I constantly be trying to tell younger guys my age, guys older than me, focus on getting yourself and your shit together so you can set a criteria and a standard for a woman that's going to come in your life.
Yeah.
Period. So here's the thing, like, all on TV, yeah, you do see a lot of sisters wilding out, the rah-rah shit. I can't stand it. I'm gonna be honest. I will not, absolutely will not put up with it. That's why I don't go for that shit.
I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
a lot of that.
I'm gonna get on this topic, so
I feel like a lot of that is for marketing and
Yeah.
just going viral.
But not all sisters
Definitely not all.
are like that. I
Yeah.
know some
80%.
really good solid
Yeah.
ones.
No, definitely.
You know, you just gotta be
I got
patient
you.
enough as a man, control your dick long enough as a man to find them. And you gotta be at a certain level yourself. You can't be on some Pookie Ray shit.
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
but also the same goes for the sisters. some of these sisters will have a good solid dude, but they still crave that Pookie and Ray Ray shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool.
And the thing is that it's an influence because
But why are we so easy?
our community has been, listen, if you want to get someone to self-destruct, you have to distort the psychology of the woman. Because us as men is going to want to make it. We want to find somebody to procreate with, right? So if you get a woman to pursue and desire a certain destructive, self-destructive image, aka being a gangster, being a thug, being in the streets, doing being a player, this, that, and the third, and guess what? All the men gonna run and try to do and be just that. Yep. They're programming us to commit racial suicide, should I say, like genocide suicide.
A lot of men personality.
So us as men, it is our responsibility to be like, I don't want to be like that, and if that's what you want, hey, good luck. You go have that. And that's why you do have a lot of brothers who do end up going and dating out of their race. But the thing is, there's black people all over the world.
Yeah.
I recommend that a man like get your shit together and travel.
Yeah.
Travel, man. Travel over the United States. You know what I'm saying? You already I can do it too.
Watch,
you know what I'm saying?
and I saw all types of submissive women. Black too.
I've been a lot of places, and a lot of men later on in life, their personalities are based on how their mothers treat them. So it goes back to the roots.
Let's let them answer. What are your thoughts about them?
I personally can't touch up on the subject. I don't know too much about it. I don't know too many colored women. The closest thing I have to that in my life is my aunt, and she's not 100%. She's mixed. So I honestly can't speak on something I don't know too much about.
Okay, so it's my turn. 80% of black women are overweight. 80% of that, 80% is obese. Do the math on that.
Where are you getting the numbers from?
80% is obese?
Blackdemographics.com.
How does that work that 80% of the people that are overweight are obese?
80% of the people that are overweight are obese in the black female community.
So 80% are obese?
80%.
But like, what are
people overweight?
all your numbers and shit? Because to the world,
there's
your size,
okay, hold on,
you would technically be obese.
I'm gonna help
Yes,
you
you would. Most definitely. Your height and weight.
I'm gonna help him explain it. There's a difference between being overweight and being obese.
Okay.
And like you could be say, okay, I'm 5'6", 3/4, 5'7", whatever. And like if I was back when I was like 172, I was benching like 300 fucking pounds.
So you're obese.
I was overweight.
He's not.
I was overweight, but I was
muscular.
not. Yeah, so I wasn't obese.
The problem is that not a lot of those statistics, a lot of those statistics don't include muscle weight.
Man, you can't necessarily
No,
say.
we're talking about.
No. Let me take this one.
Alright, go
You
ahead.
can't necessarily say that because, all right, in America, we are the most obese country overall, black, white, whatever the case may be. And the black community's got it bad. Like that
Black community
statistic
is the worst.
that statistic is true. But
It's very true.
No, I'm saying black people might.
80% of that 80% is obese.
the index scale for the two areas in the world that's the least
Asians.
obese is Southeast Asian and African.
Yup.
So, like, I'm sorry, we don't have. We can't lean on that excuse.
But we can't say African though too because Africa is such a big country. When you're going into North
Tell
and
me,
Southwest
tell me.
Africa,
Yeah.
they all look very different. They're built very
All of
different.
them
If you
are
look in Sudan, a lot of them were naturally very, very thin.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
West
Alright,
Africa,
y'all, I gotta finish my point.
it's
I'm
just
just
not.
saying,
Oh man, don't get me into that.
Alright,
But
Then
Africans
genetics.
are fat, but they're
My
just
thing is the
not
white
as
people.
thin.
The white
As
people
there.
made
The
that
genetics
whole
of West
scale
Africa
shit.
is something
Alright,
else.
They would say a 5'5"
It's-
person
it's-
is supposed to weigh
We're West
130
African.
pounds.
Like, listen, I got
By majority, most black people are West African, so.
So they tell us,
We kind of look there. I've done a DNA test.
A lot of these charts, unfortunately, they don't include muscle weight.
Yes, they do.
I'm 5
A lot of
pounds away
them
from
don't
being
know.
muscle waist. So if we're going to go by just BMI, right? How many girls are the same weight as me, same height as me, right?
And look different.
Look different, right?
That
Or
was
look
different.
the same. Like, you can't really just say BMI is 100% accurate, because if you're 5 pounds away from being obese like me, and I'm a size 6, when I was a size 4, I was like 10 pounds lighter than I am right now. And I weigh 165. So when I was 155, I was a size 4.
I think I hear gunshots.
No,
Love
those are dogs.
No, outside.
Those are dogs. But listen, I'm gonna finish my point. It doesn't all go like just how much you weigh. It goes by body fat percentage. So like me right now, I'm at an 11% body fat. Anything below 15 is considered overweight. Now I am 260 pounds, yes, but I'm
overweight.
I'm rock solid.
In your criteria? Exactly. They would
You're
say
overweight.
you're overweight, obese. Like a lot of NFL players.
Bro, let me finish my
Them
point.
niggas
For me,
athletic
bro,
as
for me,
fuck.
let me finish my point.
I'm gonna be overweight.
See, I can't. Hey, listen, guys. I can't finish my point. So just. Right.
I think the obese.
Because
Because that's unhealthy.
Even being overweight is unhealthy. It has a risk for diabetes, hypertension, all sorts of problems.
But it's like,
But
what is
bro,
the perfect weight?
wait,
Nobody
wait,
knows
wait,
the perfect weight, height.
Yes, they do.
They
Yes,
don't.
They do.
They just say that
Body
shit.
fat below.
They don't say LeBron James is overweight.
No, they won't.
That nigga is fucking fit as
They
fuck.
won't.
Come
Depends
on,
on
now.
what statistics.
This is
you're looking at.
that's what I'm saying.
So everybody knows LeBron wouldn't be.
Listen, y'all struggling to understand the concept is very simple.
Cap, bro.
Listen,
That's what the scale would say.
No, it's a very simple concept y'all struggling to understand. If you have a body fat percentage over 15%, you're overweight. Boom. Plain and simple.
That's facts.
That's it.
For women, it's different, but for men,
It is-
yeah.
it is more
Women
lenient.
is
Slightly.
usually 20%. I'm
Slightly.
pretty sure.
Yeah, slightly.
Not over
18
20%,
to
but
20.
20 to
That's why I said
25
it's
is the
exactly.
normal range for women.
It says LeBron's BMI is 27.5. He is overweight. But if you look at LeBron James,
He's not
that is one of the most fit niggas ever.
That's
Like,
not
I
body
just,
fat.
I
That's
just
percent
put it in the
BMI.
calculator.
Yeah, I know.
LeBron is 6'8", 250 pounds.
He's 6'9".
They say he
BMI,
is
body fat
overweight.
percentage.
Look at body fat.
BFP.
Yeah,
Body
the
fat
Bro,
percentage.
his body fat percentage is probably less
The
than
problem
5%.
is,
He
depending
worked out
on what
2 times a
website
day.
you look at.
So he's talking about body fat
This
percentage.
is very simple, yes.
The Rock, they would say that nigga's
Yeah,
obese.
because all these statistics come from different organizations.
Y'all are
That's what I'm
struggling.
saying.
Y'all are struggling.
So if we go by body
Y'all
fat percentage
Y'all
instead of
misunderstand.
BMI, do you think those numbers going to change? Because the numbers you have are based off of BMI.
You just said BMI, and his BMI is
Joe
25.
Rogan, Joe Rogan touched up on the subject. Joe Rogan touched up on the subject on his podcast.
Okay, body mass index. That's like your bones, your
Yeah.
skeleton.
Yeah.
That's
I
everything.
shit that's supposed to be.
I get a checkup at Crush
That's height
every
weight,
3
though,
months.
it's not body fat.
And what's your body fat?
Yeah.
Well,
Height, weight, yes.
Would you be overweight?
no.
You just said if it was over 10.
Joe Rogan touched on this subject in his podcast, and every website he looked at, the statistics were different.
They
On
are.
some websites, you'd be considered overweight. On others, you'd be considered just about right.
Okay,
The
look.
viewers are gonna hear y'all talking and they're
Listen.
gonna roast y'all.
I promise you,
Listen.
man. I
Body
promise you. I've heard a lot
fat
about this.
percentage is what matters. That
Exactly.
is the main thing that determines obesity.
I'm glad you're
Body
older
fat
person.
percentage.
Who's the closest way? Who's the
But
closest
these
person?
statistics are going off of BMI, so that's what we're trying to
That's what I'm
see
saying.
instead with what you
We're
said.
talking about body fat
Everything is
percentage.
different.
I don't. No, not BMI. Body fat percentage.
I'm talking about
But
body
that's
fat
a
percentage.
Who's the closest person at this table
That's what
considered overweight?
But
Where's
that's what
those
they said.
statistics? Let me
LeBron
see.
is overweight. Is what
Who's
they
the
said.
closest
Because they don't
person?
measure your body fat to get those statistics.
Yes,
Who's
they
the
do.
closest person
They
at
can't
this table?
physically measure your body
Yes,
fat.
they can.
Every person
Depends on
does,
your
they
height
can't
and
measure
weight.
your body
Who's
fat.
the closest person at this table considered overweight?
Plus that shit
The
changes
closest
every
person.
single day.
You gotta take a
From
look.
the looks of it,
Taking a look. I know I am.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. From the looks of
But
it, I can
it would
see-
just
Considered
say
overweight?
It would be
Listen,
like
I'm not trying to
height and
mean
weight.
anything.
You
I
know what I'm
can-
saying?
It's
I can
between
see-
y'all three, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Talking about my
I'm
shit.
sorry.
It's between him and him to me.
But
We're some skinny motherfuckers over
Look
there.
at these arms. I don't got nothing there.
I mean,
But
got
I'm
some
saying
muscles,
statistically, they
you
can't
know.
give you real statistics because they haven't gotten a person's whole measurements. They only have BMI to go off of, which would be height and weight that they take in a doctor's office. They don't take your waist, your neck. They're not doing military measurements in
your
the
waist,
doctor's
your
office.
neck,
yes, they
They're not.
do.
your hips, your
So when you
butt.
go to your yearly physical,
He's
they're doing
cap.
military measurements.
Bro, he is cap, bro.
Exactly. He's the one taking
He
the
is
measurements.
cap, bro.
They're just getting height and weight
You see how they're misunderstanding everything.
Devon, you just can't accept.
You see how they're misunderstanding everything. Y'all let me
They
explain.
say LeBron is overweight.
Y'all
That nigga is not overweight.
aren't letting me explain.
You look at that nigga.
But that's statistically
still talking
okay, so
about
that's the
overweight
explanation.
now.
No, they keep saying over.
We're still talking about
I
overweight.
just told y'all his body mass
The
index
problem,
is
y'all,
27.5.
You're misunderstanding.
the problem with our community is obesity.
Y'all don't know.
Period.
Body fat percentage. That's what I'm talking
Look,
about.
let's take all the numbers out. It's a lot of unhealthy motherfuckers in our community.
But what is a healthy person though?
Somebody with a body fat percentage below 15.
But that
It's
don't
simple.
mean you healthy or
That's
not.
actually
NFL line,
accurate for men.
NFL
For
line,
men.
300
For men.
pounds. They can
It's
be more
18,
healthy
it's
than
18,
every
it's
other
like
one in
18
this room.
to 20% for women. It's a slight difference.
So if
It's
you,
not 18 to 20. That's actually considered a fitness level. I don't know if you guys watched.
so if you 300, hold on, you said 300
But-
pounds.
Oh, it's NFL lineman that's 300 pounds and more healthy
He's
than
saying
all of us
whatever
in
you
this
guys are
room.
using to calculate is not accurate. And
You
this
know
is
what
the
I'm
man with a PhD who's saying that a lot of you guys who claim that you're like 5 to 10, 15 is not accurate. And if you watch his page, you'll actually get explanations on even why those body mass,
Some of those NFL linemen can run miles, can outrun us.
They may be
Miles.
heavy in weight.
This is what I'm
So
saying.
you're bringing in other
They are
factors
fake.
like
That's why I keep telling you he's misunderstanding.
cardio.
But y'all talking about their body
We're not
fat.
talking
They
about
body fat
hold on,
gonna
bro.
be high
We're
too.
not talking about
They big niggas.
We're not talking about athletes. We're talking about people in the regular and everyday community, bro.
Them niggas is
You're
big.
taking it away from the
Good, too.
focus. You're taking it away from
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying. You're telling me the main focus. The main focus is body fat percentage.
No,
them niggas
it's
eat good too,
it's
bro.
everyday people in our community, not athletes. Athletes, of course, they're going to be healthy.
Yeah, of course.
But you know, the first thing
I
they
have to
tell
remain healthy.
okay, since you want to talk about
But the
athletes,
first thing
hold
y'all
on.
look at is a fat person
no,
and say,
the
oh,
first,
he's not healthy.
The first thing they tell athletes,
Come on, now.
first thing they tell athletes when they stop fucking being in sports and shit like that, hey, you need to lose weight. Because now you're not as active. A body in motion stays in motion. Exactly. So if you're a big guy and you're training and running and doing your thing every day, you're going to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But once you stop and start having more of a sedentary life, bro, you got to start doing other things. You got to keep working out and you got to start losing weight. Yeah, the position, that's another thing. It's just like anything else any other job that you're doing. Like you have to be a certain size and fit a certain criteria to do that job. To be a lineman, you got to be big. You know what I'm saying? But we're not talking about athletes.
Even linemen have
We're talking about people in our community, everyday life people.
But of course,
The motherfucker you see
everybody eat
going
out
to
all
McDonald's.
the time. Yeah,
You know what I'm
Every
saying?
day. Eat out food. A lot of those places don't even have.
Oh, somebody's coming
No,
to join.
No, he's. No.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
So
So
do you like big girls?
Okay, so if I can finish my point.
No, do you like big girls?
We can take anything serious.
No,
No,
like little girls. How do you like them?
He likes boys he can throw.
I like petite.
Yeah, but listen,
But I'll do
I gotta finish my
big.
point. I gotta finish my
I'll do
point.
big.
I gotta finish my point. 80% of black women are overweight. 80% of that 80% is obese.
Okay.
Their divorce and relationship rates. Well, period. This goes along to all women.
I don't believe that.
Well, you don't have to believe it.
I've seen a lot of black
Hold on,
women.
stop. Y'all interrupt me.
Show me them statistics.
I'm about to show
80%
you.
is a lot.
I've seen more buried black women that are big than skinny ones.
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you.
it's a lot, but bro, you got.
I'm about to show you. Let me
We're
finish
like
my
the
point.
smallest percentage in this country.
Yeah, we're like 12 to 13%.
Well, you
Black folks?
Yeah.
So listen,
about that?
Like
that don't-
Hispanics now.
Actually, yeah, Hispanics
Hispanics
have risen
is
above
wild.
us.
Is
that true?
Yeah,
Yeah, like we're dwindling. We're literally at like.
Well, that's a lot to do with the Biden administration and the open borders and shit, but
Hispanic people.
And we got the highest representation in prisons.
Yeah, no, I know that's true. I know y'all were small
But we still want to sit around and make excuses for us living unhealthy lifestyles, having an unhealthy mindset, killing each
All the
other.
niggas.
everything they just said were excuses.
No, I'm not giving you any
Like-
excuses. I'm saying I know body fat matters, which is what you're saying, right? But this is
I'm not just talking about people here. I'm talking about
right.
in-
So
in
what is
general,
the
like, we do
statistic
that.
if we use body fat? That's
I'm
not all I was
talking
saying. I
about-
wasn't saying that it didn't matter.
I'm talking about.
Let's not talk over each other so we can all.
Yeah, please. I just gotta finish my point.
Go ahead.
Jesus, I'm going ball because it's.
No, you're close to it.
I'm going ball.
You're close to it.
Fuck. I got the Stephen A. Smith right.
Go ahead, brother.
But
25% of black men is going bald.
for real, y'all. I said, okay, so overall, 80% of women end their relationships in divorces. In the black community, that's like 87% of the time. So they divorce and leave.
You can take
But-
this mic if you want.
Yeah. Overall, they leave their men at the highest rates. We commit the most violent crimes. This goes to my community as a whole. I mean, we're like 12% of the population, but we commit over 50% of all homicides. That doesn't mean.
That's on us, man.
Yeah, that's on us men mainly because the women aren't as violent as the men are, but black women are still the most violent race of women that we have.
Can we also mention that black women in relationships with black men are killed every 5.5 hours
Yes.
from domestic
I'll
abuse,
get-
or
I'll get-
that black men?
Okay, I'll answer that. I gotta let me finish. Domestic abuse happens from man to woman happens 20% of the time. 20% of 330 million is about.
It's not 20% of the black
370.
community though. It's 20% out of all the races in the US.
370 million.
No, it's about 66 million at 330. But I'm about to break down the numbers if y'all would just let me. Okay.
We need to go over some numbers, dog, because I can help you.
I know you can't because you're older and you can really, relate. But what I'm saying is that when okay, we live in a huge country, so a statistic like every 5 hours, whatever she said, is only normal because like 20% out of fucking 330 million, or hold on, 20%. We're 12% of the population, and there's 330 million people in this country. So that's
Where are we getting these numbers from?
BlackDemographics.com.
Where are we getting these numbers from?
BlackDemographics.com.
I think we need to set something up in this room sometime in the future.
I can
we
bring
can
my
see
TV.
numbers, or you can pull up information.
Or shit, I got a laptop right here, bro.
Yeah,
Because
projector, fucking.
I got a laptop right here for
something,
this
because
reason.
anybody can say numbers, but a lot
Listen,
of the
listen,
times
listen,
we get
I gotta go back
websites
to my
that aren't
point.
credible.
64% of black men are single and in the middle class.
Where are you getting these?
BlackDemographics.
Is that a trusted website?
This is the National Domestic Whatever Abuse Hotline website.
The
You can go
hotline.org, organization website.
Yes, and we're not even talking
Abuse in
about.
black community. Average of 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States,
24
equating to more than
per
12 million
minute.
people per year. This statistic does not cover the impact of other types of abuse. Just abuse.
So by
abuse,
10:01 is gonna be 24, roughly.
No, but this is
That's fucking
So we
crazy.
make up 12% of the US.
That's fucking crazy. You guys think?
So.
And that's why when y'all said that blacks are the smallest like minority in the country,
People usually buy that.
that's fucking crazy right there. Because of numbers like that, like I would
Is
have
that
never believed.
statistic for you?
Yeah.
Go ahead, that one.
Go to black.
45.1% of black women experience physical violence, sexual violence, or stalking from their intimate partner, while 40.1% of black men experience those abuses on average. 1 in 3 women experience domestic violence, 33.3%. And 1 in 4
In the
men
community, like I just said.
and 1 in 4 men experience domestic violence, 25%, showing that African Americans are disproportionately, I can't say that, affected by this issue.
Bro, y'all are proving my point.
That's fucking crazy.
So.
Anyway, what I was saying
Yeah,
was-
let's stay on track.
What I was saying was black women also abort their children the most of any race.
What's wrong with abortion?
It's infanticide. Listen, okay.
Do you support it or are you against it?
Hell no, but listen, do not cut me off.
Why?
Shh.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, in New York, do you know that more black babies are aborted than born
Okay,
right now?
okay.
A big part of the reason why the black community is dwindling out, how the Hispanics are taking over the black community, our women are killing our fucking babies, bro.
Why should we have your babies if the majority of the time we're going to be single mothers? Like, no matter what men we pick.
Okay, so don't cut me off on this.
Go ahead.
Who ends relationships?
Well, also, men don't like to.
See, it was a straight question.
Okay, so do you
Who
want them to
ends-
stay though and get
No,
killed?
no, no.
or
Who
what do
ends
you want?
relationships?
You gave a statistic earlier.
Yeah, who ends relationships? If,
We know
okay,
that
87%
women in relationships,
Okay,
right?
then. So if
But
the
do you
black
think
woman-
it's going to help?
Oh, but go ahead, what you saying?
Do you think it's going to help to stay in an unhealthy situation? Like, it's a lose-lose situation.
I don't
You
know if it's
stay or
unhealthy.
you leave.
I don't know if it's unhealthy. or not.
By these statistics, majority of relationships are unhealthy.
No, that's false.
You show.
Where-
45%.
Right.
20%.
You're basically
So
doing
so now you got to get into details. Like, why are these women leaving?
They're leaving. Let me tell you why.
I mean, besides,
How do you know?
obviously,
Because I know
if
the
you're,
numbers on it.
A study isn't going to
obviously-
be able to talk for everybody. A
I-
study is
I-
going to take a small number of people.
obviously,
I've done the
obviously,
research.
listen, and if there's abuse, of course, you need to leave.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I think as a man,
Physical?
if that happens,
Physical or
it's
mental?
over.
Physical or
Put your
mental?
hands on me one time.
Or mental. Because mental abuse is
that too. That's
serious,
verbal,
too.
mental, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, like, but so like, what you know, like, what do you do? Like,
Now, I believe a woman can do with her body whatever she wants.
It's not her body.
What do you mean?
When a woman's pregnant, does she have 10 toes or does she have 20?
Okay.
Well, it depends on the toes develop, but okay.
It's
When the baby's in her stomach, does she have 2 heartbeats? Or does she
yes.
have 1?
She has 2.
So if she has 2, it's another person. It's not. It's not.
A heartbeat's not really detectable. It's like what?
It's not another person. It's a baby.
It's
It's a baby. It's not another person. That baby is gonna come out and be ready to vote.
Yeah, 10 weeks.
You get a abortion
baby.
up to 10
That baby's not gonna come out ready to vote.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I believe in abortion.
In the US, it's 20 weeks.
I believe in abortion up to a point.
So you believe in killing black people?
Nah, not just blacks. I'm talking about any
Black
race.
people are the most aborted in the.
Any woman should have the right to do with her body what she
That's
feels.
not her
to a
body.
certain point. If you're a certain months pregnant, okay, I don't believe you should kill a baby above a certain month.
Right, killing a
But
baby. What you just said.
At the start, when they're not a baby, they're just the size of a pea. You should be able to do with your body what you
So
want.
why should you kill a pea?
Why should you, a man, choose the right for a woman? She has the right to do with her body whatever she wants. Not just her, but any woman in the country.
So let's backtrack real quick.
You don't have the right to speak on this.
So let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. So, are we debating whether if abortion should be allowed? Period.
It should be allowed only if the woman is about to die.
Hold on. Should it be allowed? Period
Or should it be allowed or not allowed?
to a certain point?
Or should there be certain?
Months that you can abort
I
now.
think it should be.
I don't know. See now, my thing
And
is,
y'all don't even know the statistics on this. I know the statistics.
my thing is this: is I don't necessarily think that time. Well, I don't think it should just be time as a factor. I think that I do think that a man should have
I say.
a say. I think that things should be. I feel like it should be evaluated, like in a system of authority, like before this happens. Like, of course, if she was raped,
Yeah.
like
I don't agree.
if she was raped,
Definitely.
Absolutely not.
you know, y'all can prove that.
What's
Okay,
your opinions?
Yeah,
What's your
I'm
opinions?
about to prove it.
What's your opinions?
but if it was a mutual thing, like y'all really actually, like there's other options, you know.
Adoption.
Can y'all, can y'all?
That's just
like,
as bad.
No, it's
Terrible.
not. No, it's not. They're lying.
That
I think
fuck.
peasants
Hold
are
on.
over the system.
Robert Downey Jr.
One at a time.
Bro, come
One
on.
at a time. One at a time.
He was a damn
One at a time.
Or
One at a time.
what about this? Okay,
One at a time.
Say the man, like, okay,
I'm going bald.
I want to raise my child.
Okay.
Woman, you can decide your rights over. Like, why not that? You know what I'm saying? But I just think there should be a more
You really want to
rigid.
bring a baby into this world?
Yes.
I think there should be a more investigative process
Yes. A deeper process.
before you abort that
A
child.
deeper process.
You know what I'm saying? There should
Now-
be a deeper process.
Now, for example, if a woman gets raped, that woman should be able to do with her child whatever she wants.
No.
In that situation. Now, let's say you have a
I'm gonna tell
father.
you something.
You have a father and a mother. She's
Like
pregnant.
12.
You have a father and a mother, and she's pregnant. And let's say that the guy doesn't want it, and the lady does, or doesn't. The guy should have an input in that because it's half his child.
Yes.
Okay? But then you get into situations where, unfortunately, sometimes you don't have a father, and you have a woman that's going to struggle raising that kid. That kid's going to be brought into this world. It's not going to be a good living for him. She can't take care of him. She might put him up for adoption when that kid's born. Do you really prefer a kid to be in the adoption system where they go through hell and back? Because I know plenty of people that have been in that system that have gotten touched because they're females, or even boys have gotten touched by other men.
Absolutely.
And their lives are miserable. When they grow up, they hate their lives, and they end up doing whatever the fuck they doing.
Absolutely.
Would you rather that kid be brought into this world than just a woman admit the
12-year-old
father's not
sex,
involved?
have a
Yes.
baby.
The father's not involved. So let me not bring this kid into a world where I know I won't be able to raise him, and I'm gonna have to put him through hell and back.
And
Yes.
can we talk about sex trafficking as far as kids put up for adoption, the amount of kids that go
Listen,
missing?
I don't care what you go
Missing
through.
things.
They're still here.
Not just
A
that.
lot of them aren't here.
The situation with the
It don't matter
Texas,
what you go through.
the Texas high school
I've been
situation.
shot before. It don't matter what you go through.
The Texas.
They're still here.
I see. He's
What is wrong with
speaking
y'all?
on it. He's speaking on the sense that there is people that has been through hell.
Yeah.
I'm
And
one
because
of
of the
them.
hell,
Oh, God.
It's made
because of
another person.
the hell,
Wait,
it made
all the
them.
famous people.
Hold on. It made them a much better person, and it made them a great contributor to
It does,
this
but
world.
not all the time.
So,
struggle.
not all the time.
The weights are gonna fall on the
That's why
That's
I
not
think
true.
that-
At a time.
That's why I think that there should be a very particular process
Yes.
when it comes
Yes.
to abortion.
But then again, on that point, I don't feel like any man or woman should be able to have the right to decide that. Right,
Just by themselves. But here's the thing.
there should be a process.
Here's the thing. My mom,
But how do you come to
Because-
that decision?
What he's getting at.
Oh,
my
shit.
bad.
Oh,
What he's getting at, we want to avoid these situations where these girls is just, I got pregnant. You went out and got pregnant on a hot girl summer fucking situation, and now you just want to kill this
kids out here in this
Like,
world.
it's
I'm all for
irresponsible.
responsibility, and the vast majority of abortions are not because of rape and incest. That's less than 1%.
Yeah.
The vast majority of abortions are out of fucking convenience, bro.
And then
And these people just fucking wear their pervert protection plan and didn't fucking.
But here's the thing.
Now, and
What-
mind you, girls who do that don't think about the women back when they didn't have the rights, and the ones who was raped. My mom,
my granny.
and still had to go
Granny
through
claimed
it.
she was too.
Exactly, bro.
But check this out.
We're all here. We're all
My
here because of
mom,
this.
my
So what
mom
the
was
fuck
a
are
social
y'all
worker for 15
But
years.
like,
right?
it wasn't.
Check
it
this
wasn't
out.
my
Check
dad
this
that
out,
did
though.
it.
Check
It
this
wasn't
out.
my dad that did it.
Check this
It was
out.
her.
Check this out.
We wouldn't be
But
here,
check
bro.
this out, though.
Hold on, are y'all saying?
Listen to me.
My mom wanted my dad.
Listen to me real quick. Listen to me. So my mom was a social worker for 15 years, right? Y'all saying that abortion should not be allowed, but I feel like it should.
Yes.
My mom, every single day she come home. Every
We're not saying it
but
should.
listen,
I'm not
though,
saying
every
it should be allowed.
single story. Y'all talking about just the rape victims, the people who
I'm
do
talking
it out
about
of convenience.
percentages and numbers.
Out of convenience is really important because my mom, that's the reason why social work exists. Every time she's going to these kids' house, every day, it's a sad story, a sob story. These
really
kids
is.
are sitting in pebbles and shit outside by themselves.
Yes.
Would you want your mom to have you and just let you be a 5-year-old just running around? You ain't got no damn food.
Exactly.
You outside running in the streets, no
Yes.
clothes on.
Exactly.
Why would I want a kid like
Yes.
that? And it's like it's a smart thing because you know damn well you
Look
can't
at
take care of this baby.
That shit
Why would
created
you
the man
have
that
it?
you see today and created the fucking house that I bought and built, bro.
But here's
Not all
the
the
thing.
time, man.
Most
Not all
of
the time.
my mom, most of them people that she went to, they was single moms by themselves, no money.
Yeah.
You're
You
talking
know
about
how much
story,
it costs to live. They're, bro, most of
Let me touch on
black
something
people are
you're
in poverty.
I get what you're saying.
Come on now,
It's just
is
a
that what y'all
system
really
that's-
want?
It's a
fucking doing it.
system that's set up to fail, but I don't
Javon,
think,
Especially
I-
for
but
single
I-
black
but I-
moms.
But I don't think.
Then my mom-
Javon, you didn't
I
come
don't
from
think
hardship.
that,
Come on now.
Javon, you didn't come from hardship.
In my
I
mom,
don't
When I
think
met
that.
you-
I still.
when I met
everything
you,
that
you
you're
were living in
saying, I
PRC's
still don't think
neighborhood.
that loosely allows
Yes, my mom
abortion.
has just
is
got
wrong.
married. Yes.
That is
Yes, my mom has
behaviors
never
that
done
we have to
that.
fix.
I mean, yeah, but some
You know
people
what I'm
are
saying?
not that
That's a
strong.
whole nother topic.
Like my mom, her mom had about 5 kids, barely any money. They mainly had to fend for themselves. And like you said, are you gonna be strong or are you gonna fall into the system?
Exactly.
My mom being one of those women, she got several degrees.
Yes.
She's a damn guidance counselor now.
It's the abuse that
But
comes with it.
exactly, my mom was just stronger. So guess what? Her going through all that as a child, it made her want to go help other kids out. And
Okay, so
know what I'm saying?
that's why I give sermons at fucking churches and shit. Oh, it's in the freezer.
Let's touch up
It's
on the
not that
subject
easy
of
for
the kid,
everybody,
of
you know?
the 18-year-old kid who just went into a Texas elementary school and shot their kids down. His dad wasn't involved in his life. His mom raised him. His mom couldn't do it all alone. She was a drug user.
sent them to his granny.
She was a drug user. Lived a hard life growing up. Turned 18. Went and got a gun. Went to elementary school. Killed what? 18, 19 kids. 2 teachers.
Now he lived with his granny.
You see,
his
but here's
mom
the thing,
didn't take care
though.
of him.
Here's the thing. You know, 80% of the time that when it's just when it's a single mother raising a child, they're 80% more likely to go to jail, commit violent crimes.
Look,
Did you
but I said,
really not know that? And with the single father, it's like 40%. So
It is.
so let's be honest.
So
With
should they have got an abortion though? Because maybe
No.
we'd have less
no,
violence.
these women should have stuck with their fucking men.
does it
Really?
really?
It's not always that
That's
easy.
not always
It's
that easy.
that
It
But
is
that's
that
really-
it is that simple.
It's not hard. Like I have a son and I'm a single dad. I didn't want to be with his mom.
Yeah, but you're not gonna raise
At
a
all.
fucking school shooter because you know how to put
I'm
your
not.
you know how to put your fucking foot down. These
Yeah.
women are not they're not protectors, they're not authoritative, and they don't know how to put their fucking foot
Alright.
down. That's why when a kid does not know what the fuck the word no means and he encounters a bully, he wants to come fucking shoot up the whole fucking cul-de-sac and the whole fucking school, bro. These women do not know how to fucking put their foot down.
Not just women. It can happen in men.
It is mostly women.
understand it's mostly.
It's
Well, a lot of
not-
serial
where-
killers are raised with both parents, and they actually have major abuse. Most serial killers can be correlated to having head injuries at young ages
Yes.
from their
Or
parents.
abused.
And there's a point of you can't rehabilitate them. A lot of them
You
are
can have
These
two
are
drugs.
exceptions.
You can
Listen,
have
what
two
she's saying is
drugs
some
and
people
years.
don't want help.
Where do you work at? Where do you work at right now?
I wouldn't nowhere.
Does the fact that a woman have the right or not have the right to get an abortion affect you? What are you doing in life? Does it affect you at all? Whether she can get an abortion or not?
Don't.
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't affect you
And
one way or
black
another.
women are still
You
getting
can bring
abortions
numbers
at
up.
the same rate.
You can bring numbers up for statistics.
Yeah,
but at the end of the way, at the end of the day,
Podcast, bro.
their decision doesn't affect you at all. Don't pretend it does, because it doesn't. It only affects the woman that's
Listen.
deciding
I want
what
to see.
she was
I want to see the
I'm-
black race grow and populate. This is what I fight for. I want to see the black race grow and
minutes.
populate. How the fuck are we gonna grow? Because every single year we're going down, down, down. How the fuck are we gonna grow if we're fucking aborting
At
our
the end of the
children?
day, mixed children,
This makes no
their numbers
sense.
rising.
There's
There's
no
more
way.
mixed children
This is why
now
we gotta
than
say.
ever.
This is why I said we
Black
gotta
and
make
white
our
people
babies stop the
are
race.
black and white people are making children that are ranked higher than ever. Not you're talking about the black race. Your race is growing technically.
No, we're not.
Majority of women who have abortions already have kids too, so that's
Yeah.
another statistic that people leave out. It's not girls like me with no kids.
Mixed people are black.
No, they're not.
They're
They're
not
not
white
racial.
and black.
How do you hear this?
You're black.
They're biracial.
They're biracial.
They're
What the
biracial.
fuck?
They gonna list you as black, man. They gonna list you as black.
They're biracial.
White and black.
Barack Obama is just as much white
No,
as
they
he is
usually get
black.
listed
Wow.
as mixed. They,
Oh my
like
God.
in most census in the
Barack
past,
Obama's is
mixed
mixed
people
white.
were
Bro,
listed as
my
black.
hairline is receiving
Nah,
blood.
But
They black,
did
though.
they recently just start putting that on applications?
That's
Yes.
been on there for
What?
a lot of states like
What?
Tennessee, Kentucky, and Louisiana.
It has
All
several
that.
though.
What
You have to check black and
Yes.
white. But for the longest, like for the majority of
Yeah, you
my
gotta check
life,
several checks.
if you was mixed,
You gotta check several boxes.
you no.
Well,
if
you're
you
from
was mixed,
Ohio
you check
too,
black.
so there's that.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
check black, yeah. Mixed people are
With
biracial. Like, I
me,
don't understand why.
with
this-
me,
To the government, you consider black.
with
No,
me,
but you are biracial.
You
You are.
In the southern
Was
states,
that, is that the
it's possible.
Constitution? If you had what,
One drop. Listen, they're fighting. What?
1/16?
Listen.
Yeah.
I think it was 1/16.
The right to
It used to be a one drop rule.
Yeah.
Listen, the old racist law was that they said if you had one drop of black in you, you were considered black.
With
But
me-
what you're fighting for is that old racist law. Y'all
I was
understand what
born-
y'all are saying?
That's
Mixed
what
people
they
are
say.
not black.
I was born in
Okay,
Cuba.
thank you, Rex.
I was born in Cuba, and when it came to documents, I was born in Cuba, and when it came to documents, you have your race, which is black or white. I'd have to identify as white, and then when it comes to ethnicity, I have to describe myself as Hispanic. So how the fuck am I white? I'm not white at all. I'm technically Latino.
Well, it's
So
just
why do I got to describe myself as black or white?
You have white Latino though too.
No, definitely. I mean, my mother is the color of a white lady.
wanna be
and
white.
my dad's the
They
color of her.
fit in.
I mean, hell, white
Latinos
Latinos
don't
have
wanna
fucking
be
straight
called
hair.
as black.
They fucking
There's Asians
That's
that are
because
colors. I think
Spain
color
conquered
makes you a
that-
Where I come
racist.
from,
Oh,
I come from Cuba. I come from Cuba, where it was a major slave port. And you have all type of Cubans, man. You have Cubans this color, you have Cuban my color, her color, and my mother.
And there's
Yeah, white
indigenous
people.
influence.
My mom,
White
Julio,
Oh,
was
one time.
white.
Let's let Rexon come. What you saying, Rexon?
Well, there's an indigenous influence that people like to ignore. Your skin tone does not dictate your race.
Definitely.
What you
Definitely,
saying?
man. Definitely.
Oh, well, I was just talking about because Spain conquered that area. Like,
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't think, like, they don't think about that. Like, yo, Spain is European. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I have Spanish
They
from
forget
Spain
that.
in my bloodline, and I have somewhere down the line, I have somebody that's from Africa.
Yeah.
My family's mixed. My mom's side, they're all white. On my dad's side, his granddaddy was black. So
Yeah.
somewhere along that line, there was a mixture. And you live in a country where you had people that were descendants of slaves and people that were descendants of Spaniards,
Yeah.
and you get a melting pot.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any such thing as a pure nigga.
Last topic.
You know, if he was a pure nigga, you'd be blacker than the back of a magnet.
No, it's not true.
So if you go to Africa right now, all the motherfuckers are very black.
Africa,
They're absorbing sunlight.
Africa actually produced
That's white people.
like
Well, it's a continent, so in South Africa,
Africa,
Africa's not a country, it's a continent.
You go.
Africa, the continent of Africa has
Everything.
all colors.
Where we come from, though, West Africa, people are typically darker
Yeah.
skinned.
Yeah.
South Africa.
Well, we all came from America.
But
He did.
here's the thing.
But we're American. We're not African at all.
I'm talking about ethnic descent.
Okay, okay.
But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
People are color skinned.
Part Asian.
They don't tell you this in history, all over the world. Part Asian, Do you know about? Do you know about like? Okay, you can go to Southeast Asia and find some of them as black as me.
Yeah.
And there's like dark skinned Japanese people in the mountains of Japan that they don't ever show on TV. We were all over the world.
Yeah.
Well,
Really.
then it's
So
skin color versus race.
yeah, what do you think the indigenous people in South America look like? Think about where South America is and where Africa is. Central America, Southern United States. Like, so that's getting into a whole different thing. But yeah,
It's evolution, but
2 minutes.
we all know what race is.
yeah.
I wish this podcast lasted longer. It's
Yeah,
my first podcast.
It's 2 hours.
It's my first podcast.
Hey, we can have
It's
another one.
definitely
I ain't doing
interesting.
shit tomorrow.
I want to be back.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing to do tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, we can
This
get
is
your
my
first
first
one.
one, and
Damn, man.
You should have
That's a good
followed.
subject.
You should have followed Paso Pac Peso. Y'all had
Yes, sir.
our agreements and disagreements. You know, we all.
but at the end of the day, whether y'all agree or disagree, y'all can still be friends.
Yeah, we're all still friends. You know,
I'm-
I appreciate you, Braxton. I'm very bright.
Is it we about to be done?
Appreciate you, Kobe.
Man,
You know,
Really love.
You know, very
We
bright.
having
Appreciate
last
you, Connie.
words?
You know,
Hell
Yeah, y'all last words y'all want to put in?
yeah. Anything?
Want to throw out y'all IGs or something?
We'll be back.
Y'all got a business or something y'all want to promote?
I'm a trucker. PAP Transport LLC. Whenever you need transported, I got you.
He got you for the how much we talking?
It's expensive, but it's worth it.
I'm a fighter. I will be posting some of my fights on at Javon2000 on Instagram. JAVOHN and the number 2000. The year I was born.
Gerber got something.
So my IG, of course, as I said before, Brax_Payne, and I'm a model and an engineer, and might be coming with some engineering tutorials that I'm working on right now, mainly for coding, front end, back end. So we'll be seeing those soon.
Right now I'm a driver. I do Uber and stuff, but also I'm a financial service provider, life insurance agent. My IG is divine_darkness9. I'm gonna start doing more podcasts and stuff like that too. I do have a channel.
What is it?
The Dark Horse. Hold on.
I'm gonna type it in.
Definitely want to be back on here.
I gotta remember my own shit.
We can do a whole one on keyboard, bro.
You gotta bring me back. I got some shit to say if we're gonna touch that.
Bro, I
topic.
can show pictures of my dad.
Put down some
Hey,
questions.
I can show pictures of my dad with Pablo Escobar from the shit.
All right, the Dark Horse, Connie Raw, Dark Side Warrior, Son of a Soul.
All right, so
How you
just
spell
write
it?
down on here about the shit. So we can-
Man, yes.
This motherfucker.
I might have to show
You got
Just send me the. I'm gonna send myself the link.
But I mean, mainly, man,
Subscribe to you.
with all the statistics, like the reason why I don't get mad at statistics
Yeah,
is
they're just
because,
facts. Yeah.
like,
No, they're just numbers.
there's they are numbers, but there's
But the
some
numbers
truth to
represent
them.
reality, though.
There's some truth to them, and at the end
My
of the day,
opinion, I gotta
it doesn't matter. It's telling us that we could be better,
Yeah.
and we need to strive to be better. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I would like to get into more of the numbers and statistics and try to break this thing down. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like next time we
Pedro,
definitely need to
what's
have
your
some
Instagram?
around and pull everything up on.
Yeah.
To see numbers and shit.
Pedro be on
Yeah,
Instagram.
because
Like,
like,
Peso.
there's clearly
PACKPESO.
He's got me blocked.
Yeah, I had to block you, man. So
What?
that shit
What?
you be saying, man.
Peso?
He be sending all kind of crazy.
Wait,
shit.
say that one more time.
Matter of fact, I can show the turtle. I can show the turtle.
nah, man.
No, actually, you want to see the turtle? Y'all want to see the turtle?
Oh, hold up.
You actually have a turtle?
I think we'll get banned if we show
You have a
this.
real turtle.
I got a real turtle.
No.
Okay, it's on your phone. It's not real.
Okay.
turtle.
Tell y'all, bro.
Should I send my
Pedro,
TikTok on here too?
Pedro came a long way.
Should I send my TikTok? Okay.
Are you rushing this?
My
Hold
TikTok.
on, there's a turtle.
No, man, get that shit out of here, man.
Don't show
Get
that.
that shit out
We'll
of
get
here.
arrested.
When I was telling y'all, I didn't even know he was Pedro when he walked in. When I was in here, I didn't even know it was him.
For those who
No,
listen
no,
to TikTok,
no.
at
You-
Kadir Akani Ra
I
9.
don't think they know how to
No,
spell
no,
that. You gonna have to
K
spell that.
okay. At KADIRAKONIRA 9.
So with the long usernames,
My baby's broke.
you gotta make it short and sweet so like people can access it. You know, like
Definitely
fly.
convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Convenient.
I'm
That's why I put mine as my middle name, and then the girl was born.
I'm gonna come up with something cool.
Not Cornelia.
It was nice having y'all on the Anytime the Code podcast. See y'all.
I'll probably just go by a dark horse. That's it.
All right.
That's all I need.
You should.